Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all. Yes, my brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Welcome back. My brother, Mr. B in the building on the other side. Facebook family, I see you. I see you. Kilo in the building. Yes, my brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Monday. You know what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about it's been interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna delay this to Wednesday, but we've got another topic on Wednesday and a couple of other things coming up on Wednesday. So we've got another nice little topic. So let me put out the link for anyone that wants to jump in. Could jump in. The link's gonna be on the YouTube. Come to the YouTube channel. The link's gonna be in the chat. But listen, like I said, I've got one or two videos that I wanted to post out and protesting back home because it's a bit tense. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a bit tense. I've been seeing a couple of things and you know us. Let's play this video. And I hope my sister Amal Abdi, she's accused me a couple of times by saying, Khalid, please, your videos are sometimes a bit crazy, but this one was being circulating, so I wanted to play this one, show it to the world. And as you say, I hope it's factual. I hope you lot enjoy it. Hope that we can break a topic down. Anyone that wants to jump in, the link's going to be in the chat. But furthermore, let's try and get into it. And then I want people's opinions. I want people to talk, and then we're going to be talking about protesting because this subject, it came up a couple of months ago. We were talking about it, and a couple of the brothers and sisters from the Salafi side. Don't like to say the Salafi side, but a couple of brothers and sisters did have this fair share to say about protesting. So let's see. Let's get on. So just bear with me, guys.
waxaan ka mid ah dhalinyaradii banaanbaxa ka qayb gashay shalay oo yacni sida xaqdarrada ah uu waxbad ugu ridaayay ninka askariga inuu yahay la sheegay wax aan yacni ku aqoonsan karo oo dhar ah oo askariyana ma wadanin aniga oo microphone keystay ninkaas waxaan u sheegay markasta inuu sharciga ilaaliyo oon xabad igu ridin hadduu askari yahay haddoona ahaynna sharciga aan hortegi doono intaasba iima suurtagelin wuxuu igu sii ridaayay xabadda sida aad social media ka aragteen aniga wax yar ayaan ku darayaa ma badinayo annagoo gabdhihii Soomaaliyeed ah shalay madaxweynaha waan u soo banaan bixinay ayadoo waliba uu madaxweyne wadanka ka yahay Xasan Sheekh annagoo dhahayna Xasan Sheekh dastuurka iyo sharciga ha ilaaliyo oo doorasho xaq ah ha qabto midaas ma ahayn in annaga yacni aan qolo gaara la jirno waxaan ilaalinaynaa sharciga wadanka 30 sano ayaan burbur ku soo jirnay ku dhalanay intaan kula ekaana mana rabno inaan burbur mar labaad ku laabano ilmaha aan dhali rabno waxaan rabnaa inaan future fiican u sameeyno haddii yacni Soomaalida ay wax kale ku heshiin waayeen dastuurka qabyada ah ee ku heshiiyeen waa inay ilaaliyaan dadka labada koox ee siyaasadeed u dhaxeeya waa annaga oo shacabka ah waxaan leenahay yacni labada kooxba waa inay isku soo dhawaasho muujiyaan nabadana ka shaqeeyaan doorasho xaq iyo xalaal ah ay qabtaan waxaan si gaar ah ula hadlayaa marka madaxweynaha asaga ayaa talada hadda wadanka haya ma hayaan musharaxiinta dhahaya xilaan doonina ma hayaan mas'uulna igama aha waxaa mas'uul maanta iga ah ninka xilka maanta haya ee kursiga ku fadhiya maxaa laga doonayaa ninkaas inuu ilaaliyo nabadda marka ugu horeyso tanaasulka xataa waxaa laga rabaa inuu asaga muujiyo maadaama asaga uu kursiga ku fadhiyo ummadda dhan mas'uulka yahay xataa wuxuu mas'uul ka yahay musharaxiinta iskood u istaaga waa muwaadiniin Soomaaliyeed aniga waxaan rabaa inaan bari wadanka ka taliyada haddaan maanta musharaxiinta dhaho yacni qalbee wadaan wadanka waxay wadaan lama arko kursi un bay rabaan waa sidii madaxweynaha uu imaaday asagana u qudbeynay shir jiraad u qabanay lahaa dastuurka ha lagu laabto markuu imaanay intii oo kale wadaan wax weyn ma wadaan marka waxaan leeyahay madaxweyne caburinta shacabka ah ku wada ka daay marka koowaad annaga dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed aan nahay waa banaan baxeena xaqa u leenahay dastuurka u leenahay dastuurkan akhrisanaa loo waa baranay annaga dad wax baranin oo jaahiliina oo meel taagan manihin maanta wacyiga Soomaaliya ka socdo waa la soconaa annaga waxaan leenahay marka madaxweyne banaanbaxa waa xaq dastuuriya oo qof kasta oo muwaadina leeyahay ama dhalinyaro ha ahaada ama duqoob ha ahaada ama haween ha ahaadaan marka ma caburin kartid mana noo diidi karta xaqa aan dastuurka u lehna waa xaqa kaa dhigay madaxweyne ee lagugu aqoonsaday inaad madaxweyne tahay dastuurka waa anigana xaqaasa isiinaya inaad banaanka soo istaago oo hadlo askarigii shalay xira wuxuu yidhi banaanbax yaa ogolaansho idin siiyo dha taas waxay caddeynaya in xataa uusan ogeyn dastuurka inuu caddeynayo adigoo waxba ogolaansho haysanin hadduu qodobka 20aad aqriye waxaa ku dhahay aniga marti uguma ahi waddankan inaan bannaan baxo adiga marti kaaga ma ahi adiga ciidan qaranaa tahay amarkaaga qaadana oobiya iga qoray waa bannaan baxaya anaana la taagan maanta bannaan baxaya beriyaan bannaan baxaya beridan baan bannaan baxaya madaxweynaha hadduu yacni ku guuleysto 4 sano kale waxaan yacni u hoggaansanaya sharciga uu ku guuleystay haddii qof kale imaadan oo beri dastuurka diido waan u bannaan baxaya bannaankaana la taaganaha aniga xabsi la igeliyey ama la xira ama la jirdilay intaba waxaa mas-uuliyaddeeda qaadanaya qofka markaas talada haya waxaan leeyahay madaxweyne annaga waa bannaan baxeenaa ilaa dastuurka iyo sharciga ah u soo laabato waa bannaan baxeenaa haddaanan bannaan bixin maanta haddaanan dastuurka u istaagin beri u istaagi mayno kuwa kaa dambeyn doonana naguma maamuli doonaan dastuur ee xoogooda inoo adeegsan doonaan annaga waa bannaan baxeenaa dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed hal mid leeyahay haddii aad guryaha maanta ku jirtaan oo aad soo bixi weysaan oo banaanbaxa aad ka qayb gali weysaan oo ninka maanta qoriga wato sida foosh xun xabad iyo gurida aad ka cabsataan adinkana bariya idin imaanaysa adinkoo guryihiina joogo oo guryihiina ka bixin xabadda idinku koridi doonaa maaha inaan aniga banaanka ugu soo baxay in yacni aan sharaf ku hela ama sumcad ku hela ama wax kale aan ka raadinayo maaha waxaan banaanka ugu soo baxay inaan codkiina ku hadlo haddaa maanta codkiina adinka muujin weysaan aniga xaqayga ma ka gambanayo waan muujinayaa beriyaan bannaan baxaa beridan baan banaanbaxa u sheega dhalinyarada laakiin waxaan leeyahay cabsida aa guryaha kula jirtaan waa leen kugu imaan doonaa haddaadan banaanka usoo bixin oo adinka ka hadlin waa leen kugu imaan doonaa cid inkaga aamusayso guriga ku jira ma jirto waxaa la caburinaya xataa ganacsatada qof shaqayn doontana ma jirto because shaqaalihii xataa waa la caburinaya waxay samayn karaan lama arko marka waxaan leeyahay oo kusoo gabagabeynaa sharciga iyo dastuurka waddanka lagu dhaqay ha loo soo laabto waxaan sharciga waafaqsanayn annagu ma sameynayno mana sameyn doono
ugu horreyn waxaan u mahadcelinaa ilaahay subxaanahu watacaala oo noo suurtageliyey maanta inaan si nabada meeshaan hadalkan ugu jeedino sidoo kale waxaan u mahadcelinaa bulshada Soomaaliyeed ee noo hiilisay shalay markii farka aan dowladnimada sal iyo raadka ku lahayn la kacay markaas marka xigta waxaan rabaa inaan ka hadlo wixii shalay ka dhacay banaan bixi sida ogtihiin bishalay dhalinyaro Soomaaliyeed oo isku soo abaabulay oo fikirkooda cabiraya oo aan hubsidanin oo cidna foodeynaynin oo xasiloonida iyo nabadda aan ku ahayn xal yiraahdaa cunaqabateyn ayaa nin hub wata soo weeraray oo la sheegay inuu ciidanka dowladda ka tirsan yahay xabadaana lagu riday markii dambe askarka loo wacday waana la xiray waana la jir dilay dhowr saldhiga la isku keen marsiiyay ugu dambeyn xal fiidkii ayaan aniga iyo walaalahay ila wiil wariye ah maxaan lahaayay ka soo baxnay xabsigii alxamdulillah dhawaanahanba magaalada Muqdisho waxa ka socday caburin loo geysanayo dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed ee fikirkooda cabiraya sidoo kale waxaa jirto hoteelada in shirar aan lagu qaban karin in madbacadihii sida walaalkay Axmed sheegay aan daabacad laga sameeysan karin dowladda Soomaaliya marka waxaan ka codsanaynaa inay dastuurka ilaaliso sharciga waddanka u yaal ilaaliso doorasho xor iyo xalaal inay dhacdo inay ka shaqeyso taas cid aan uga gambanayno ma lahan maalin walba soo bixina banaanka u soo istaagayna ama hana dilaan ama xabad han ugu ridaan ama hana xiraan ma uga gamban doono mana nagu cabsi gelin doonaan xaqeeni waaye dowladnimada iyo sharcigana waa ilaashanayna insha Allah biidnillaahi alkariim.
People are searching Google for businesses like yours. And with a complete profile, you'll get 5 times more views. Update your business hours to help your customers.
Yeah, my people, back again. Why Shimbir shoot is killing me. Shimmer Shoot was killing me in the chat. He's saying, yo, cuz the whole thing was stage acts. I don't know. You're telling me Shimmer is stage, but I don't know, man. That's a lot to say, man. I don't like to throw out false accusations on people, you know, whatnot. But I don't think that was staged, man. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say that was staged. Get me? He tried to paint him into yeah. I don't know. You're going in on the sisters, man. You're trying to say the girl. No, I don't want to say that. I don't want to repeat that online. I don't want to say the things on the chat, but like I was saying, for me, yes, Amal Abdi in the building. I hope she was watching. Yeah, my brother Abdi Elmi, yo, jump on. I'm gonna put the link out in the chat for anyone that wants to jump on and make this into a conversation. The girl sounds like very I don't know. Kazi. I don't know. I'm out in the building. Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you have the time, can we give me a little background of what happened? Cause yeah, I don't know. I'll play it again if people want to play it again. People just jumped on, but it was basically a sister that was protesting, and a couple of people were saying, I thought that guy was. I don't know. Amal knows. I'm gonna put out the link. I might play the video again for anyone for the latecomers that just come in. But I don't know, man. Shimber Shooter, man. That's a big accusation to say about the sisters. Give me a second, guys. Let me just. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking to myself, if this sister really, I don't think like it's clear, and there's more stuff on social media. Yeah, I want to do that. Amal. But I want to break down this story, and I want to get into the psyche and the aspect of people protesting. Yeah, I'm coming from my brothers and sisters, and should people protest? Is it in the Sturka? You get me? Yeah. So just give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna play it again for the latecomers. Yeah, Bernard did. Yeah, the link to join the chat's in there. And yeah, let me fire out for the latecomers anyway. Anyone that came late to the party, so we could just have one more look at it, and boom.
waxaan ka mid ah dhalinyaradii banaanbaxa ka qayb gashay shalay oo yacni sida xaqdarrada ah uu waxbad ugu ridaayay ninka askariga inuu yahay la sheegay wax aan yacni ku aqoonsan karo oo dhar ah oo askariyana ma wadanin aniga oo microphone keystay ninkaas waxaan u sheegayay markasta inuu sharciga ilaaliyo inuu xabad igu ridin hadduu askari yahay haddoona ahaynna sharciga aan hortagi doono intaasba iima suurtagelin wuxuu igu sii ridaayay xabadda sida aad social media ka aragteen aniga wax yar ayaan ku darayaa ma badinayo annagoo gabdhihii Soomaaliyeed ah shalay madaxweynaha waan u soo banaan bixinay ayadoo waliba uu madaxweyne wadanka ka yahay Xasan Sheekh annagoo dhaheena Xasan Sheekh dastuurka iyo sharciga ha ilaaliyo oo doorasho xaq ah ha qabto midaas ma ahayn in annaga yacni aan qolo gaara la jirno waxaan ilaalinaynaa sharciga wadanka 30 sano ayaan burbur ku soo jirnay ku dhalanay intaan kula ekaana mana rabno inaan burbur mar labaad ku laabano ilmaha aan dhali rabno waxaan rabnaa inaan future fiican u sameeyno haddii yacni soomaalida ee wax kale ku heshiin waayeen dastuurka qabyada ah ee ku heshiiyeen waa inay ilaaliyaan dadka labada koox ee siyaasadeed u dhaxeeya waa annaga oo shacabkii ah waxaan leenahay yacni labada kooxba waa inay isku soo dhawaasho muujiyaan nabadana ka shaqeeyaan doorasho xaq iyo xalaal ah ay qabtaan waxaan si gaar ah ula hadlayaa marka madaxweynaha asaga ayaa talada hadda wadanka haya ma hayaan musharaxiinta dhahaya xilaan doonina ma hayaan mas-uulna igama aha waxaa mas-uul maanta iga ah ninka xilka maanta haya ee kursiga ku fadhiya maxaa laga doonayaa ninkaas inuu ilaaliyo nabadda marka ugu horeyso tanaasulka xataa waxaa laga rabaa inuu asaga muujiyo maadaama asaga uu kursiga ku fadhiyo ummadda dhanna mas-uulka yahay xataa wuxuu mas-uul ka yahay musharaxiinta iskood u istaaga waa muwaadiniin soomaaliyeed aniga waxaan rabaa inaan beri wadanka ka taliyade haddaan maanta musharaxiinta dhaho yacni qalqal bay wadaan wadanka waxay wadaan lama arko kursi un bay rabaan waa sidii madaxweynaha uu u imaaday asagana u qudbeynaya shir jiraad u qabanaya lahaa dastuurka ha lagu laabto markuu imaanaya intii oo kale wadaan wax weyn ma wadaan marka waxaan leeyahay madaxweyne caburinta shacabka aa ku wada ka daay marka koowaad annaga dhallinyarada soomaaliyeed aan nahay waa bannaan baxeenaa xaqa u leenahay dastuuraan u leenahay dastuurkaan akhrisanaa loo waa barannay annaga dad aan wax baranin oo jaahiliina oo meel taagan ma nihin maanta wacyiga soomaaliya ka socdo waa la soconaa annaga waxaan leenahay marka madaxweyne banaanbaxa waa xaq dastuuriya oo qof kasta oo muwaadina leeyahay ama dhallinyaro ha ahaada ama duqoob ha ahaada ama haween ahaadaan marka ma caburin kartid mana noo diidi karta xaqa aan dastuurka u leena waa xaqa kaa dhigay madaxweyne ee lagugu aqoonsaday inaad madaxweyne tahay dastuurka waay anigana xaqaasaa isiinaya inaad bannaanka soo istaago oo hadlo askarigii shalay ixira wuxuu yidhi banaanbax yaa ogolaansho idin siiyo dha taas waxay caddeynaya in xataa uusan ogeyn dastuurka inuu caddeynayo adigoo waxba ogolaansho haysanin hadduu qodobka 20aad aqriyay waxaa ku dhahay aniga marti uguma ahi wadankan inaan bannaan baxo adiga marti kaaga ma ahi adiga ciidan qaranaa tahay amarkaaga qaadana oobiya iga qoray waa bannaan baxaya anaana la taagan maanta bannaan baxaya beriyaan bannaan baxaya beridan baan bannaan baxaya madaxweynaha hadduu yacni ku guuleysto 4 sano kale waxaan yacni u hoggaansanaya sharciga uu ku guuleystay haddii qof kale imaadan oo beri dastuurka diido waan u bannaan baxaya bannaankaana la taaganahay aniga xabsi la igeliyey ama la ixira ama la ijirdilay intaba waxaa mas-uuliyaddeeda qaadanaya qofka markaas talada haya waxaan leeyahay madaxweyne annaga waa bannaan baxeenaa ilaa dastuurka iyo sharciga ah usoo laabato waa bannaan baxeenaa haddaanan bannaan bixin maanta haddaanan dastuurka u istaagin beri u istaagi mayno kuwa kaa dambeyn doonana naguma maamuli doonaan dastuur ee xoogooda inoo adeegsan doonaan annaga waa bannaan baxeenaa dhallinyarada soomaaliyeed hal midaan leeyahay haddii aad guryaha maanta ku jirtaan oo aad soo bixi weysaan oo banaanbaxa aad ka qaybgeli weysaan oo ninka maanta qoriga wato sida foosha xun xabadda iyo gurida aad ka cabsataan adinkana beriya idin imaanaysa idinkoo guryihiina joogo oo guryihiina ka bixin aan xabadda idinku ka ridi doonaa maaha inaan aniga banaanka ugu soo baxay in yacni aan sharaf ku hela ama sumcad ku hela ama wax kale aan ka raadinayo maaha waxaan banaanka ugu soo baxay inaan codkiina ku hadlo haddaa maanta codkiina adinka muujin weysaan aniga xaqayga ma ka gambanayo waan muujinayaa beriyaan banaanbaxa beridan banaanbaxa u sheega dhallinyarada laakiin waxaan leeyahay cabsida aa guryaha kula jirtaan waa idinkugu imaan doonaa haddaadan banaanka usoo bixin oo idinka ka hadlin waa idinkugu imaan doonaa cid inkaga aamusayso guriga ku jira ma jirto waxaa la caburinaya xataa ganacsatada qof shaqayn doontana ma jirto because shaqaalihii xataa waa la caburinaya waxay samayn karaan lama arko marka waxaan leeyahay oo kusoo gebagabeynaa sharciga iyo dastuurka wadanka lagu dhaqaya ha loo soo laabto waxaan sharciga waafaqsanayn annagu ma samaynayno mana samayn doono
ugu horreyn waxaan u mahadcelinayaa ilaahay subxaanahu watacaala una suurtageliyey maanta inaan si nabada meeshaan hadalkan ugu jeedino sidoo kale waxaan u mahadcelinayaa bulshada soomaaliyeed ee noo hiilisay shalay markii falka aan dowladnimada sal iyo raadka ku lahayn ula kacay markaas marka xigta waxaan rabaa inaan ka hadlo wixii shalay ka dhacay banaanbixi sidaa ogtihiin bishalay dhalinyaro Soomaaliyeed oo iskood ku soo abaabulay oo fikirkooda cabiraya oo aan hubsidanin oo cidna foodeynaynin oo xasiloonida iyo nabadda aan ku ahayn hal yiraahdaa cunaqabateyn ayaa nin hub wata soo weeraray oo la sheegay inuu ciidanka dowladda ka tirsan yahay xabadaana lagu riday markii dambe askarka loo wacday waana la xiray waana la jir dilay dhowr saldhigaa la isku keen marsiiyay ugu dambeyn xal fiidkii ayaan aniga iyo walaalahay ila wiilo wariye ah maxaan lahaayay ka soo baxnay xabsigii alxamdulillaah dhawaanahanba magaalada Muqdisho waxa ka socday caburin loo geysanay dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed ee fikirkooda cabiraya sidoo kale waxaa jirto hoteelada in shirar aan lagu qaban karin in madbacadihii sida walaalkay Axmed sheegay aan daabacad laga sameeysan karin dowladda Soomaaliya marka waxaan ka codsanaynaa inay dastuurka ilaaliso sharciga waddanka u yaal ilaaliso doorasho xor iyo xalaal inay dhacdo inay ka shaqeyso taas cid aan uga gambanayno ma lahan maalin walba soo bixina banaanka u soo istaagayna ama hana dilaan ama xabad han ugu ridaan ama hana xiraan ma uga gamban doono mana nagu cabsi gelin doonaan xaqeeni waaye dowladnimada iyo sharcigana waa ilaashanayna insha Allah biidnillaahi alkariim
Shimbir, what are you talking about, my brother? My brother's going crazy. He's going crazy in the chats right now. Shimbir is saying, nah, man, that's 12 people. Yo, big up Khalif Muhammad in the building. You get me? What? Berberawi in the building. I see you. What's he say? He's firing shots back at Shimbir. That's what I'm saying. And my whole question was, and my whole thing is, yeah, should that sister deserve, if they protesting, I don't care whether you guys say it's broke, it's banned, it's proper. I'm just saying right now, does that sister deserve to protest in peace and harmony? Like she's saying, the and no one's closer than that end. So if we're is that like taking 5 steps backwards? I don't know. That's the questions I want to ask the Burshadova Wayne, so I don't know. And again, I don't want to make it into a monologue, so the link's in the chat, so if anyone's got something to say, please come on, jump on. That guy was a false agent. What do you mean, though? What does that mean? So people are just paid for now just to I don't know. I really don't know if he was a false agent. He just pulled out the thing. The girls and the people were just protesting in peace. And we have to go by that parrot. We have to go by what we see. So, and this is not the first time. If you think about Kalkayo just a week ago, I think we were talking about it. We're talking about it right here, Shimbi Shooter. Played the video as well, so the video is kind of mad. Where I think where's Rosado, I don't know, the vice president or something, he was in Kalakayo, bomb went off. So you tell me that's fake. You get me? So I don't know. Like I'm saying. And the other thing, that's when I think who was it? Abdullah Ilmi was even showing us the other day, even in the main streets of MOG. So my brothers and sisters from the south side, y'all explain to me what is going on. And that's my other question. That's all I gotta say. So you know me. And I've got another video if you guys are not interested in this one. This one just come up now, so I just want to see it. What you guys think about it as well.
barnaamijka dabagalka wararka waa 8 bisha 12 2020 qodobada xilligan barnaamijka aad ku maqli doontaan waxa kamid ah dawladda federaalka Soomaaliya oo cudud ciidan isugu geynaysa gobolka Hiiraan si ay qasab halka ugu geyso madaxweynaha aan taageeraha shacabka haysan ee maamulka hirshabelle cali gudlaawe oo jawhar lagu magacaabay waxay doonaysaa dowladdu in ay cudud military oo xoog ku geyso magaalada beledweyne sidee bay wax u socdaan qaabkee ayayna dowladdu ula dhaqmi doontaa shacabka ku dhaqan gobolka hiiraan faahfaahin ku saabsan arrintaasi ayaan kusoo gudbin doonaa hadduu alla idmo qaar ka mid a ciidamada nabad sugidda ay dharcadka ka dhigtay islamarkaana lagu daadiyo magaalada muqdisho ayaa lagu toogtay caasimadda soomaaliya ee muqdisho iyadoo si gooni ah askartaasi looga ugaarsanayo caasimadda maxaa keenay waqtiga nabad sugidda qaybta dharcadka inay dagaal kala kulmaan shacabka ku dhaqan gobolka banaadir barnaamijka ayaan kuugu soo gudbin doonaa hadduu alla idmo madaxda maamul goboleedyada ayaa weli ka dhaga adeegaya amar ka soo baxay guddiga doorashada farmaajo abuurtay ama uu ka dhigay mid sharci darro ah waxay diidan yihiin maamul goboleedyadii loo maleynayay inay farmaajo taageersan yihiin in ay fuliyaan guddigaasi go'aanada ka soo baxay ee dhinaca doorashada ballantu waxay ahayd 26 bishan aynu ku jirno maantana waa 28 December ilaa hadda lama hayo maamul goboleed u hogaansamaada baaqa ka soo baxaya guddiga doorashada farmaajo barnaamijka ayaan kuugu soo gudbin doonaa hadduu alla idmo digniino kala duwan ayaa loo diraya ciidamada Itoobiya ee gobolka Hiiraan isla markaana doonaya inay sameeyaan falkii magaalada Baydhabo oo kale iyagoo qayb ka midana fuliyay banaanbax shacab oo ay ciidanka Itoobiya u adeegsadeen qoray caaradi faahfaahin ku aadan digniinada loo dirayo ciidamada Itoobiya ee gobolfalada ka geysanaya gobolka Hiiraan ayaan barnaamijka kuugu soo gudbin doonaa qayladhaanta beesha caalamkana waxay ka digaysaa talaxumada farmaajo inay keeni doonto qoray caaradi taasoo aan dan ugu jirin shacabka Soomaaliyeed waxayna beesha caalamka digniinka madambayna u diraysaa taliska guraacan Maxamed Cabdilaahi Farmaajo sidoo kale wararkii ugu dambeeyay marxaladaha doorashada ayaan eegi doonaa dhammaantiin soo dhawaada si qaybiya la wadaaga asxaabtiina inta aan barnaamijka u guda galin waxaan halkan hambalyo uga dirayaa shacabka daawada barnaamijka dunida meel kasta oo joogtaan khaasatan shacabka ku xiran channelka Aftahan Production oo channelka dhaafsiiyay 100,000 oo subscribe mahadcelin ballaaran ayaan idiin soo dirayaa shirkadda YouTube-kana waxa ay aqbashay 100,000 ee
If you work in a team, you've got to try Monday.com. Go to Monday.com and manage all your team's work.
subscribe saaray haddana almost 100,000 ayuu kor u dhaafayaa subscribe-ka channelka Aftahan Production waana sababta mar walba aan idinkugu sheegi jiray hambaliyo meel kasta oo dunida aad joogtaan waxaan idin leeyahay barnaamijyadeenuna waxay toos dadku uga daawan doonaan channelka Aftahan Production meel kale diga daawan karto ma jirto fadlan hubi channelka inuu subscribe ku saaran yahay ka mid noqo 100,000 in ka badan oo channelka YouTube-ka Aftahan Production ku xiran dunida meel kasta ay joogaan waxaan idin leeyahay dhammaantiin videogiga ama barnaamijyadeeda kaliya waxaa laga daawan karaa channelka YouTube-ka Aftahan Production aad baan idin salaamaya dunida meel kasta oo joogtaan waqti waa idin wacnaado intaan qodobada wararka arrimaha siyaasadda u guda galin ciyaar aad u xiiso badan oo ka mid ah ciyaaraha maamul goboleedyada oo gobolka banaadir ka socda ayaa maalintiisii labaad wuxuu galayaa jawigii ugu quruxda badnaa iyadoo ay jireen ciyaaro ka horreeyay labada maalmood maanta ilaa iyo shalay laakiin labadii ciyaar ay ugu xiisaha badnayd ayaad moodaa isku goolal inay noqdeen shalay waxaa wada ciyaaray maamul goboleedyada galmudug iyo Puntland waa tii ay guusha ku raacday maamul goboleedka galmudug ciyaartu shalay waxay ku soo dhawaatay 2-1 maanta ayaa la sugayay ciyaar aad u xiiso badan oo runtii dhex martay koonfur galbeed iyo banaadir dadka intooda badan aad ayaa loo daawanayay waxaana muuqanaya in shucuub kala duwan oo Soomaaliyeed ay sugayeen natiijada cidda ka gudbi doonta wareegan isla markaana u gudbi doonta wareegyada gabagabada ah banaadir iyo koonfur galbeed ciyaartoodii waxay ku dhamaatay isla shalay sidii ciyaartii galmudug iyo Puntland ay ku dhamaatay 2-1 guusha waxay ku raacday gobolka banaadir waxaana muuqanaya in dadaaladan sportiga ee dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed mudan yihiin in la dhiirigeliyo waxaan idin leeyahay guuleysta banaadir ayaa gudubtay koonfur galbeed waa dadaasha laakiin natiijo la'aan kubadda wacad iyo madow qof ayay guushu raacdaa qofna waa laga guuldaro ayaa dusha loo saaraa marka galmudug iyo waliba banaadir ayaa laba maalmood baaldegoodu wuxuu haystaa baraha bulshada waxaa ii muuqanaya dadyo aad u fara badan oo aad ugu qanacsan guusha banaadir ee maanta iyo guushii shalay ee galmudug ciyaarahan waxay qayb ka yihiin isdhexgalka bulshada oo qof waliba oo Soomaali ah oo maanta kale uu aad u sugayo marka aad u mahadsantihiin qaybtii sportiga ayaan inta ugu gudbayaa dowladda Maxamed Cabdilaahi Farmaajo ayaa go'aansatay in awood ciidan ay ku geyso gobolka Hiiraan madaxweynaha aan shacbiyada ku lahayn gobolkaasi ee Jowhar lagu dhoobay tilaabtan waa tilaab la mid ah tilaabtii uu Maxamed Cabdilaahi Farmaajo gabadfalada xoog leh uu ka geystay magaalada Baydhabo banaanbax ayaad ogeydeen beledweyne dhibaatadii ugu xoog leh ee ka dhacday hadda ciidamada Itoobiya ayaa la amray in ay agta mariyaan shacabka isku daya in ay ka hortagaan cali gudlaawe iyo daraxa Farmaajo reer Hiiraan qasabkan iyo dhibaatada kuma dhacay lahayn hadduusan ka dhala lahayn nin la yiraahdo Yusuf Dabageed iyo waliba qolo yar oo caloosho shaqaystayaal oo ka soo kala jeeda qabaa'ilada ku dhaqan gobolka hiiraan xawaadla yuusuf dabageed ayaa gun ka dhigay waxayna xawaadla maanta ay maciin bidi doonaan in qof walba uu gobolkiisa ilaasho cali guudlaawe waa madaxweynayaasha uu madaxweyne farmaajo qasadka ugu geeyey maamul goboleedyada ilmo gareen ayuu ka mid yahay wax shacbiyada uu ku leeyahay gobolka hiiraan ma jiro shabeellada dhexena ka daran waa nin magaalada jowhar ay boholo ka furan yihiin oo maanta jowhar marka aad ku nooshahay aad arki karto hadduu cali guudlaawe wax soo kordhinayo magaalada jowhar ayuu bilicdeeda soo celin lahaa boholaha iyo dhiiqada ayuu mar waliba intuu gaarigiisa ka soo tago ayuu madaxweyne ku-xigeenkii hore ahna madaxweynaha hirshabelle wallaahi intuu kabaha bixiyo gaariga dhex gashto ayuu surwaalka laalaabtaa markaasuu dhiiqada dhex maraya xataa maanta siyaasadiisii iyo maskaxdiisii iyo horumarkiisii waxay tusi weyn la-dahay inuu boholaha jowhar ee asaga uu ku lugaynayo in uu iska xalliyo marka nin aan jowhar waxba u qaban karin in hiiraan lagu lugooyo aaday u dhib badan tahay haddaba reer hiiraan madaxweyne farmaajo wuxuu go'aansaday qoray caaradii inuu idinku maquunayo labay mid noqonaysaa karti iyo dad taariikh leh ayaa gobolkaasi ka dhashay oo runtii geesiyaala gobonnimada aad u yaqaana soomaalinimadu ay ku weyntahay gobolka bartamaha soomaaliya ku yaala magaalada beledweynena waa magaalo runtii aanan anigu dhibaatada la jeclayn inkastoo soomaaliya oo dhan aan anigu dhibaatada la jeclayn haddana militariga etoobiya ee uu adeegsanayo madaxweyne farmaajo waxaa weelin doonaa ciidamada haram cadka oo laga deji doono magaalada beledweyne saacadaha nagu soo aadan booliska ka mid ah waxyaabaha loo adeegsan doonana madaxweynaha wuxuu yidhi in la dhinto la baaba'o iyo in cali guudlaawe meesha ka tago inuu meesha tago beledweyne lagu caleemo saaro ayaa aniga ay ah guul oo cali guudlaawe in beledweyne la geeyo haddii la doono ha la baabo hana lagu dhinto magaalada beledweyne waana culays inteeda la eg marka reer higaan haddaba waa laydin tashtay taladu waxay tahay cudud military in laydin adeegsado waynu arki doonaa halka ay ku dambayn doonto cali guudlaawe iyo weliba riyada farmaajo uu doonayo inuu qasab magaalada beledweyne uu ku geeyo dhanka kale oo siyaasadda ee cali guudlaawe haddii aan u wecdo waa maamul goboleedka keliya ee hawiye hadda soo haray ee farmaajo weli uu hoggaansan waad ogtihiin inkastoo barnaamijyada soo socda aan kusoo gudbi doona ninkii qoorta gareen ahaa ama qoorhor hadba sida u taqaanaan waa fuli la-yahay awaamirta madaxweyne farmaajo ballantu ma ahayn aadaana loo cadaadiyey inkastoo barnaamijyadii soo socda kusoo gudbi doono shuruudo iyo jawaabo uu siiyey madaxweyne farmaajo qoorhor laakiin guudlaawe gareen weli ma cadda arrintiisuna ma aha mid official ah walow lay xaqiijiyey in uu leeyahay mar haddaan beledweyne taga kadib ayaad arki doontaan faceka aan leeyahay laakiin anigu waan ka dayrinayaa guudlaawe gareen horumar aad ka sugaysaan midnaba ma laha kuma laha shacbiyan dadka degan shabeellada dhexe hiiraan warkeed badaa marka nin aanan dadkiisaba kalsooni ka haysan gobolka hiiraan
waxaan ku qiimeynayaa afarta wasiir ee si hufan shaqadii loo igmaday uga soo baxay xukuumadda maxamed xuseen rooble afartaas aniga waxaad iga filaysaan kaalinta koowaad yaa siinayaa afarta wasiir runtii kalama dhacaan oo midna siimaya laakiin nambaradu way kala hormari karaan waxaa mucjiso dhigay oo hal mar oo quran la yaabay oo aad loo hadal hayaa meel kastoo laga hadal hayaa waa wasiiradda haweenka iyo xaqul-insaanka xaniifo ibraahim xaabse gabadha mujaahidka dhalay oo markii ugu horraysay ay tahay ay wasiirad ay noqoto ayaa mucjiso dhigtay waa la yaabay gabadhaasi waxay samaysay waxay isu keentay haweenkii oo dhan bay isu keentay
waa boqolaal haween Soomaaliyeed oo maanta ka qayb galay shirweynaha haweenka Soomaaliyeed oo looga hadlayay oo qareemida qoondada haweenka
ama puntland ha ahaado ama galmudug ha ahaado ama jubbaland ha ahaado haween ama muqdisho haweenkii dhan tiyaatarka dhan waa la yaabay saasay u bixisay waxay noqotay wasaaraddii ugu horreysay ee xukuumad soomaaliyeed ee intaasi oo haween isu keenta ee barnaamij noocaasa qabatay noqotay xariife xabse waxaa leeyahay hambalyo waayahay wasiirka labaad ee mucjisada dhigay ee arrimihii duulimaadka hawada civil aviationkii fariisiyey ee wasaaradda mataqaanaa gaadiidka cirka iyo ka dhigay mataqaanaa hawada iyo wixii oo dhan hagaajiyey ee mucjisada sameeyey waxaa la yidhahdaa maxamed omar baa la yidhahdaa maxamed cabdullahi omar baa waa nin ka wasiirka mataqaanaa la yidhahda wasiir omar ninkaasi wuxuu noqday nin shaqo badan oo howlkara oo habeen iyo maalin isaga iyo ragga ka hoos shaqeeyaba ay dhab ka tahay inay siyaasad iyo howlahaas ku milmin oo ay wasaaradda fokus gareeyaan maxamed omar master omar wax kale mashquulku maaha waa diyaaradu diyaar safar ku jira maanta soo dhan waa qorshayn waa howlgelin waa shaqo waa hufnaan ma laha asaga wax kama gelin siyaasad iyo hebel iyo male waxay ka shaqeynaysaa isaga raggiisa wasaaraddii siday uu hawsha shaqada loo igmado u qaban lahaayeen waxaan leeyahay wasiir omar hambalyo bilada luusiyana waxaan ku leeyahay saaxiib hambalyo waxaa la rabaa qofka wasiirka noqonaya ee loo igmanaya inay kugu daydaan oo adiga xariife xabse isa u shaqaynaysaan ay u shaqeeyaan ma ahan wasiirnimadu ma ahan idinku ma arkaysa afka buuxso iyo idinku ma arkaysa aqala jeexso iyo idinku ma arkaysa ilma adeerso saas ma aha saa u wadaan way wasiirnimada mas'uuliyad way waxaan wax la isu dhiibayo mas'uuliyadda inaad ka soo baxdaanna waa ku faraxsana waan markaan qiimayn samaynay maxaan ku sameeyay qiimayn waxaan ku sameeyay wasaaradda la xiriiray agaasim waaxidada la xiriiray shaqaalaha wasaaradda la xiriiray ee mataqaana waxaan qiimeysay u shaqaynayaan qiimayntu halkaas ay ka imaanaysaa la siimayo qofka waayahay waxaan soo qabanayaa wasiirka ganacsiga waa khaliif cabdi cumar wuxuu noqday nin u shaqaynaya sidii kitaabka ugu dhaartay oo runa nin la macaamilaya shaqaalihii wasaaradda howlwadeennadii wasaaradda nin shirkadihii ganacsiga ee u tegay oo dhan si siman oo cadliya wax kasta ugu hagaajinayo ka soo gala oo ku faraxsan inuu shaqadiisa qabsaday waxaa loo baahan yahay wasiirada kale anagoo kulligood wada ammaanaya inay ku daydaan xaniife xabsay maxamed omar ninka la yidhaahdo omar ninka la yidhaahdo mataqaanaa khaliif inay ku daydaan marka khaliif cabdi cumar waxaan leeyahay waa laga sugaay hambalyo waa markii ugu horreysay wasiir aan noqosaan qiyaasayo wasaaraddiina si fiican baad uga soo baxday saa darteed 4 wasaaradood iyo 4 wasiir ee muddada kooban ay jireen ugu waxqabadka badan xilli kala guur ah adag oo dadku siyaasadda ku mashquulsan yahay ayaa ka mid noqotay waa kuwa hambalyeynaya hambalyo waayahay wasiirka afaraad ee soo qabanaya ee wasaaraddiisa cadliga inkastoo wasiirka hore joogaba uu aad u fiicnaa haddana waxa la yidhahdaa duraan baa la yidhaahdaa waa wasiirka shaqada shaqaalaha duraan markii meesh tegay dowlad ma samayn ilma adeersi ma samayn eex ma samayn shaqadii shaqaalaha ayuu instructionkeeda ku mashquulsan yahay u dhisayaa iyadoo weliba ay xilligaasi weerar lagu qaaday oo ila qarxi la damcay haddana ma niyad jibin shaqada uu wado markaan la sheegay shaqaalihii wasaaradda oo dhan way ku faraxsan yihiin shaqaalihii wasaaradda oo dhan ayaa ku faraxsan oo runtii duraan wuxuu noqday cajiib buu noqday nin cajiib ahoo lagu faraxsan yahay oo la ii ammaanayo oo layleeyahay waa markii igu horreysay 4 qof shaqaalaha wasaaradda soo aan dhahaan war daahiro maxaad uga aamusan tahay wasaaradaheedu way hagaageen war waxay u shaqaynayaan raggaasi khatara marka waxaa weeye abaal ninkii galaaba in loo gudaa garweeye hadduu qofka soomaaliga ahi wax wanaagsan qabto uu dadka iyo dalka u shaqeeyo oo kitaabkii lagu dhaariyo oo tixgeliyo oo howlkarnimo la yimaado sow in ma adeerayaalo nagama mudno inaan dhahno hambalyo soo nagama mudno hambalyo soo nagama mudno ma hambalyaad ka baqaylaysaan ha ka baqaylina hambalyo qofka keep going kuwa waxuma keep going dhadaan kuwa fiicna keep going Hanifa keep going Omar keep going Masar Khalif keep going Dura keep going afartiina guuleysta waan rajaynayaa in bisha xigto aan ka hadla mar labaad oo aan helo 4 kale oo ku dayata 4 mar haddii 8 la helo waa ugu filanta معجزة بالفيري قبل أرتا حنيفة وقف دمرة برسلي وش قينس قبل أرتا وقف دمرة ولي وسير سومين نقول برسلي دا عندنا موجودين دتك أي نحويين قلافك أي صن أقوم منين شقدي أي متقنا أقول أرتا فيري waxay maad sameynaysaa xaniife xabsay waxa ay maad sameynayso ayada marka laga sokeeyo inay waajib gudanayso marka laga soo tago بريتو ووحي مستقبل كذا هاوي حنيف بريتو محل قبل قاعد يا الله إله حنيف إبراهيم حابسي قبل في عم بيهد وسيرت في عم بيهد عدارية مركب واحد ويا لوي ما أنت واحد تعبان يسوي بري واحد ويا لوي أوقف كستو صومالي معها قبل كذا دقلي من الفلوم معها ما يأت معها قف كستو صومالي هو سرداسي هولك كشيء أما شغالك أي حنيف نهاية الله إله عدالة بيهد سيدو وسارد سيدو هور ما أها مركو هور قبل أبتو أساس تكي بحسد جفدي إذا نيع إذا وايك الهفتي ويكل حاجة عدالة فشي قف أنت أصاد دقيقة عدالة تكب دقيقة مركو بريتو keep going حنيفة keep going وحيك سو هلا قال كأيوه بوساس وهرجيسة ملك سو سوماليا هيك سو أيوه keep going حنيفة فيفا لافا أو كجرو مركو على سياسة هلا دقيقة ده وسير تاي السياسة داني وحاني مشغول كده شقة عوسى كنت على الشقة أوقف صوصير أفرت وسير إيه هذا عصور شيء يهولو يا كريم وسير هذا وسير كحجنا هذا أجاسم ياش هذا إيه متقارنا شقة هذا أجاسم واحد كله حلاه همبريو كله حلاه همبريو هلا الله صعبه وإحنا والسياسة مشغول يحكوا لسكوا استي كرسي وإحنا والشغل اللي نداريو كتاب كأول عرتين شقة سوق فرح سرح أفرت وسير وحلا هاي ولسته ده مش كده عمره خلاه يا سوي داهر على سوهات داهر على سودتك لما قص لهات تك نواتو.
People are searching Google for businesses like yours, and 90% of them are more like
Oh wow, Amal Abdi is killing me. She is killing me. Same here, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The boy died. The boy died. I could show you another video here that made me cry the other day, yeah. I'm shocked as well. The boy died. He's a madman. He is a madman. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you don't know died, yeah. I'll tell you the truth. I don't listen to none of this drill music. I don't give a shit about none of that. This guy gives me entertainment for days. Oh Lord. You get me? What the man say? I'm shocked. I'm baffed as well. Well, I'll show you a video that the boy died. Died at Alice. He's a madman. He said, oh, I don't know, man. He said, Abdullah got, he knows him. I'm not gonna lie to you. The boy, I know I'm shocked as well. The boy died. He's a madman. I'll show you what he did here. This is what made me cry. Yeah? He's talking like that today. That was today's video, isn't it? Which he did 2 days ago, innit? He smashed it. He went in. Ah. I don't know, man. You say a man can always change his. Oh, like watch this, Allah, yeah. You guys watch this. Yeah. This is the boy died, Ali Suva. He's the man right now. Watch this. 2 days. That was today. Look how he's talking today. Yeah, this was 2 days ago. You guys watch this.
قال كعيو تعسوا مباهنا قال كعيو تعسوا مباهنا قال كعيو يمدك تعسوا مباهنا قال كعيو مدك وحبوا باهيهين وحقبت إيه وحلقبته هل كان وحنكون دياريي سيدا متقانا أوفي عن تلاد أوفي عن إيه أماه قال كعيو لغو سوكرا هل كان أكون دياريي تلاد أوفي عن إيه أمري قال كعيو لغو سوكرا وهذه رئيس الوزراء روبل إيو أحمد غرغور الدنيا إن قال كعي أمريكا للسوق waxaan dhahay talada waxa weeye waa in afarta xaafadood ee gaalkacyo laga sameeyo 4 saldhig booliis mataqaanaa la geeyo mataqaanaa ciidan dhan saldhig kasta ugu yaraan 30 askari oo ciidanka booliiska ah oo ah kuwa aan balad lahayn oo tababaran oo lagu kalsoon yahay waa in la qoraa ugu yaraan 50 askari oo hubaysan oo mataqaanaa ah ciidanka nisa ah waa in la qoraa ugu yaraan 50 askari oo dhar cad ah oo hubaysan iyo 100 askari oo aan hubaysnayn oo dhar cad ah waa in la qoraa haddii la rabo weeye ammaanka gaalkacyo in wax laga qabto haddii kale maalin kasto tacsiya meesha oo leys halkaan igu qorin noodka waxa weeye baabuurta ciidanka ee nisa waa 2 baabuur waa in 5 baabuur la gaarsiiyaa ciidanka waa in la gaarsiiyaa 100 ilaa 150 askari waa in la gaarsiiyaa ciidanka nisa waa in la dhaqan geliyaa amar cadaynaya in milkiilayaasha guryaha gaalkacyo aysan qofna ka kiraysan karin isagoo wadan warqad amni guriga la iskuma kiray karo waa in ciidamada le dhar cadka marka dhar laga hadlayo waa in ciidanka dhar cadka uusan sheegi karin inuu yahay mataqaanaa sirdoon waa in hadduu safar degdega jirin oo amni oo halis ah waa inuusan mustooda bixi karin dadka uusan xirxiri karin waa inuu markuu arko shaqada booliiska uu ku soo simaa sidoo kale waa in laga howlgalaa dadka wareejiyaasha wax wareejiya iyo kuwa ariga ilaaliya iyo kuwa baabuurta dhaqaya ee aan dagaalka u dhalan ama mataqaanaa ee isdabaalinaya waa in laga howlgalaa hadda bal ninkaan fiiri konton jirka ahee mataqaanaa isqarxiyey ninkaan isqarxiyey dadka baabi'iyey cabdullaahi maxamed nuuraa leedaa waxaa loo yaqaan guriga la dhihi jiray mataqaanaa magac kaloo isticmaala waxaa kaloo loo yaqiinay guray faruun nuur shaxaf baa loo yaqiina 2008 gala shabaab oo ka mid noqday shaxaf hooyadii waxaa la yidhaahdaa muraayo warsamo faarax ama muraayo maxamed warsamo faarax ayaa leeyahay hooyadii waxay u dhalatay cayree ayaan le waa reer liibaan way dhimatay hooyada loo naxariistee matabaan markii hooyadii dhimatay ugu dambaysa ma imaan wuxuu ku dhashay matabaan 12 sano ka tirsanaa qiyaastii kooxdan yusugala umar ilmaadini wata hore kuu sheegay ninkaan 50 sano jir weydadiisu marka waxa weeye haddii la doonayo in arrinka wax laga qabto uma baahna tacsi gaalkacyo iyo mudug maxaa la siiyey saldhig ciidankuma yaalla waxba xaquuqa ma leh wadada xaquuq lahayn oo canshuurta laga dul gurto ciidankooda xagee joogaan caaway gaalkacyo iyo mudug oo dhan soo lama dayacin waa la dayacay wax qabad bay u baahanta saldhigyo booliis u baahanta ciidan dhar aday u baahanta nisoo la xoojiyo u baahanta galmudug waxay u baahanta ciidan ayada ay leedahay ciidan xamarka amar qaato u baahna galmudug madaxweynaha Puntland 9 xubnood buu u magacaaba kiiskan lagu dhamaaday inay soo baaraan ninka sheegtay madaxweynaha galmudug wuxuu u magacaabay sheeg Axmed Qorqor wayab balwaye barakacayaasha rag koo sheeganaya magaca ku gambaraya absolute wax laga qabtaa dadka deegaanka waa inay indhaha furaan ha ogaadaano maamulka dawladda u maqan male war amaankaaga adiga xijiso wabillahi tawfiiq
The boy died. He's a madman. Khalifa Mohammed, he's a journalist. That's what he says, man. He's from Holland, isn't it? Wallah, the man said I can't breathe. I said he can't breathe. Damn, man said I can't breathe. He's the guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. He makes me cry. The guy makes me cry, from on to Farmaajo. That's what I mean. I'm like Amal. Sorry, sister Amal was back. I'm just like her. I ain't never seen this guy say a good word about nothing. Yeah, I'm coming from. I ain't seen him say a good word. I ain't seen him say a good word about no one. Damn. And yeah, man, he's been, I don't know, man. He's part of this, this media propaganda, pumping the madnesses. So sometimes you gotta listen to them. Sometimes some of these guys actually, they got a point. But I like to listen to, brothers like, Abdullah Ilmi that's more on the ground, the ones that tell us, yeah, is it like that? Is it really? Is this what's going on? Nah. Now, the way you came in with the army, walai. Anyone from Galmudug, yeah, that's their fashion sense, man. And then my listeners, anyone that listens to this and you're from Mudug, my bros, we got love for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I know we got love for you, but boy, your son, a man of the moment, he kills it. Let me just come back in 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, I need to quickly do something. 2 minutes. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Yeah, let me slap out the link again on the chat if anyone wants to come in and make this into a circle and conversation. Because I know your boy. I hate to monologue. It's been an hour into a circle, so if anyone wants to add something to the mix, throw it up and demand that conversation. You know the ones. But like I'm saying, I think like them sisters earlier, they could be cult heroes. You never know. What do you guys think? But then again, we've got like people like Shimbushu in the chat saying, "Bruv, fam, that was a setup. These don't look like they were paid actors. They paid for them or some muscle." That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Say no more. You're gonna do your debut and jump on today. You get me? But I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think people are fabricating the whole thing of could they be paid people doing this muscle? Then again, the opposition is the boy. I don't know, man. I don't like to. Because I said to everyone, I think that kursi, whoever sits on that kursi and all these guys that want to sit on that chair, for me, it's a poison chalice. Like I'm saying, these 6 guys that are all in power. I don't know, man. Each to their own. That's the usual conversations. The usual, like, I don't know. I want to say it's the usual conversations, the usual questions. I think that's a better way of putting it. The usual questions. But like I say, I'll keep reiterating it. I think, I don't know. The minute I say it's a mess, some people are gonna take it offensively. They're gonna be like, "No, at least we're trying to get somewhere." But I don't know. But I don't know, man. I feel like why is the Donny delaying the votes anyway? That's an interesting aspect. I don't know. I just don't get that. I don't get why he's delaying the votes. Is he trying to get enough money as he can? Does he not all opposition? But then again, I looked at one thing that Khair was saying the other day, and I couldn't believe it because like it was only a couple of months ago that I was playing a video of Khair, and he was talking the good talk, like when he was on the Nawada, I don't know the history because it's got that interesting name in there, isn't it? So that's one aspect I wanted to look at. I'm coming from, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself like, imagine if that guy pulled that trigger and then the girl and not him skinny there, them ones. Again. Man said I'd love to hop on, but it's hay fever. Hay fever? Fucking hell. I don't even know. Yeah. That's a bit of a strange one. Hay fever, mate, we're in the middle. Oh, yeah. Is that option from Australia? My brother, option from Australia. Now I get it. I was thinking to myself, what's going on here? That man, there's summertime for you guys, isn't it? Summertime. I was thinking, what the hell, hay fever? Man's in the middle of, bruv, man's in the Hanta here. It's blitz, it's cold. It's cold out here. Yes, there is a game on, bro, and Hammer House. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Amo? I'm not gonna lie to you, Amo. Like, no, we always have this little lingo jingle. 1 second. Hello,
Big man, how you been?
Big. How you doing, broski? What's poppin'? Talk to me.
I'm good, bro, but this hay fever is killing me, mate. Fuck, it's like summer here.
Oh no, I know. This is what. Do you know what is option here? I was thinking to myself, hay fever. Hang on a minute. Then I thought to myself, nah, brother option, nah, my brother option is from what's it called, the Australia side. The boy from down under.
Yeah, mate.
Hey,
it's like
option.
40 degrees tomorrow.
Wallah.
Wallah.
Shit. That's what I'm saying. If I was you, yeah, I would try to live there for 6 months. Europe not Scotland for 6 months, yeah. And you'll never Africa, Dubai, you know those places. I'll never say winter again. Man, I'm saying it's 40 degrees. 40 degrees. Let me see what it's saying in London right now. Furthermore, but what the ham, fam? I'm wearing, 2 socks, tracksuit bottoms. Do you not wear that in Australia? Jeans underneath Abu Umar. Does it get that cold? Well, I'm -2 right now. -2 degrees. No, actually, start for that. It's not -2. It's 2 degrees out here in the LOM, London City.
Nah, I've been to the UK a few times before, and it's pretty cold. But fuck, it gets decent here, but never too cold.
Nah, because what it is, your winter is like it's crazy, innit?
Our winter is like rainy and shit, maybe. Never too cold though. It's calm.
Yeah, big up. What you say? And the UK be I know, sis. Big up. Yo, Upshade, talk to me, man. What's going on? Do you think it's because earlier I was playing 2 videos. I hope you caught the show earlier. And what do you think about the protesting and the girls getting stuck up and that story there? You heard that story?
Yo, I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm an impartial person. I'm gonna tell the truth. Well, I can tell the truth. The facts are, how do I say this? Do you know when someone tries to come for your power and you get like insecure? That's legit what it is. This is like slowly becoming a dictatorship.
Yeah. I see that.
I'm telling the truth. Like, I don't know what it is, but this man does not want to pass on. That's the facts. He does not want to pass on.
That's what I'm thinking. Plus, do you know what it is? Yeah, Upshade, broski, do you know what I'm thinking? You ain't got the popular vote. That's number one. The whole city is against you. I don't know what you're trying to do, my brother. I feel like G should just step down to Sharafle, but
here's the problem.
I don't know. You're gone.
I have an issue, because I ain't trying to come after my own people, but like being uneducated on things is a huge thing in the community. People are not educated. They see propaganda on the internet and they think, oh, nah, this is the way it's going. Bro, don't believe half that shit. It's mostly cap, trust me. 99% of the stuff you see is just propaganda. This man is a master at propaganda, trust me.
Daher Ali Sube. Daher. You watch him?
Pardon?
What guy is that? What, the president?
I've seen some of his stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you talking about the president or Daher?
No, not him, no. I'm talking about the president.
No, the president, we say what? He's on what?
He's a propaganda master. What do you mean? This
I
man
don't
hides
know.
everything.
Do you know what I think? Yeah, right now, I think to my man, he's losing control. He's in a box.
He never
right
had
now.
control.
Do you feel? No, I think he did, man. Come on, there was a time where he had.
At the beginning, he had the people.
Come on, upshade, man. Come on, he had a bit.
No, I'm saying like at the beginning he had support and everything, but as time went on, it became apparent what this man wants to do. I knew legit last year this shit was gonna happen. That makes sense. I knew this ages ago. I was like, bro, this guy right here, he will not step down.
But then again, for me, you keep delaying these Doroshoinka, yeah, and it's making, for me, bro, it's making yeah, Abshid, my boy from Perth. I don't know Hussein Yusuf. I don't know what you're saying. Maybe you
That
know him,
shit
maybe you don't.
creepy. Shit, no cap. Hey,
Nah, you
bro.
from Perth? You're not from Perth.
Yeah, I am. That's the creepy part.
Nah. But do you know what it is, Abshid, man? Come on, this ain't your first rodeo on SS. Last time you were out here, so we must have
But I
watched
ain't
you
never
from
gone
last
out
time, listen.
city, bro. No cap. My nigga about to drop my whole addy, bro. Oh, nah, I'm playing.
Nah,
But
nah. But listen, broski, where were we? We were talking about this here. For me,
sorry.
I'm looking at my man. Nah, for me, where were we? I'm trying to look at before we got sidetracked. I think we were at one. We're talking about him losing control and stuff like that. Yeah. For me, I don't know, fam. I think to myself, why does he keep pushing this election backwards? Why?
He's
That's
not
the
pushing
bit
it
that I don't.
backwards. If anything, he's doing the opposite. He's trying to push it quick, if that makes sense. If
Yeah.
he could do it, he'd do it tomorrow morning, if that makes sense. He's
Yeah.
trying to like rush everything and do nothing legally, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's his point of view. He's thinking to himself, I'm like legit. That's why for the last few years, that's why I said I could see this coming years ago. He's been trying to put in a puppet in every state. Because the fact that when you get elected, you come from a state, then you go to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he's been putting puppets in there. And I'm like, shit, I can see where this is going. He's trying to force it when it comes to what do you call. And the facts are, and I'm telling you right now, if this man doesn't like stop doing that stuff, they will go back to war. 100. That's a fact. I'm not trying to warmonger. That's legit what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I'm not trying to warmonger as well. I'm just feel like he's creating more tension by doing all of this shit.
You know, I said it legit
And
like 6 months ago. I was like, bro, this is about to go to war. I said it 6 months ago to a year ago. I said, if this shit don't pattern up, he's going to war again. And I had all these people saying, nah, you're just hating on da. I'm like, bro, I'm being honest. The way I see it going, another war's happening.
This brother said, protest is only gonna bring more tension, and that ain't needed. I don't know if it's needed, bro. I'm just saying, they're gonna stick guns. Her uncle, he come in. What's his name? Oscar in there or something, in there or some shit. He broke in like it was some military thing. Man broke out the sister out of the place. Boom, because the girls got arrested as well. So I'm thinking to myself,
you're saying in the Ada, yeah, I've heard that name before. He's a warlord.
in the he's a warlord. He broke down. He smashed the whole place in. Dropped in. Got the girl out and said, "Boy." And like you're saying.
Bro, do you know a guy called NLE? You know NLE? Fuck, what's his name? NLE. What the fuck's his name? NLE something.
NLE who?
Chopper.
No, what is it? Chopper.
You know NLE Chopper?
Yeah, the Australian guy.
No, the rapper. The rapper.
That nah, I don't know. I've like, you know, I'm a bit off my music's. Yeah, what about him? He's a rapper, yeah.
And you know those rappers that say Top Shot and all that shit?
Yeah.
That's legit. That and like he legit walked in and just took it, and no one's gonna stop him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this man's power. He tries to like show the world that he has this absolute power, but the facts are he really doesn't. So if he's trying to push his own way, it won't end well for him.
Du'ar Dahi said to you, do you think he's trying to hold a one more person, one vote?
Yeah. Bro, that's another thing. Bro, I said this a year ago. I said this. Do you think this guy actually wants to hold that vote? The facts are, yeah, I'll explain to you. To hold what he said right there, yeah, to hold that one man, one vote, you have to get a 2-year extension. He wanted that, a 2-year extension. Then I'll hold it, he said. He says, I need 2 years to prepare it. Then I'll hold it. That's bullshit. Give him 7 years, he still won't hold it.
I know, this is where the thing's getting tense and sticky, because I'm seeing what's his name? Hassan Sheikh come out some powerful bars that he was dropping the other day.
Hassan Sheikh's actually a very intellectual guy. For a thief and everything, he's actually very intellectual. People don't give him credit.
Is it for a thief? You see?
No, he's a thief, obviously, but he's actually very intellectual. Like I've heard personal stories. Like he's actually not bad. Leading wise, he's actually better.
What do you think about the boy Khairos though?
Bro, he's like the Obama of Somalia. His speeches are probably one of the best I've ever seen in my life. He has the best speeches. But if you want, but I believe low key leading wise, he's probably better as well. He's 100% better. All these guys you mentioned are better leaders. This man cannot lead. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I hate the most? These kids on social media who legit push this whole, we want him for another 4 years. No, you don't, nigga. You don't know half the shit that's going on. Like, shut up. This man is legit a dictator, like a dictator straight up.
Now, broski, I sort of one guy was trying to tell me today. I had a usual regular one of the panelists. His name's Brother Jamil. He was trying to show me, nah, Khalid, the guy kind of did well with the stadium and all of that. What do you think
That's
of
the
that?
thing. All right, bro, I'm gonna break this down to you. You know the whole Black Lives Matter thing, where they said, "Oh, we'll rename a street after so and so," or like, bro, we want actual change. We don't need a fucking stadium rebuilt. You know what I mean? What the hell is that gonna do for me? What's the point of having a stadium rebuilt if there's a bomb going off next week? Like, what the heck? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
that shouldn't be an achievement.
That
Give
shouldn't
me
be an
actual
achievement.
credible change and actual credible achievements. That's not an achievement. Rebuilding a stadium, refurbishing a stadium with EU money. Like, what the hell are you on about?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Dua
So,
Dai, one
like,
of the sisters said, I hope Hassan Khaira wins. I don't know why she's on to Hassan Khaira. That's one person.
he's actually a good leader, low key. He's a bit iffy when it comes to like beefing and
Business.
whatnot, but he'll be held accountable. So take that
No,
part
I think,
out. And
I think with his experience, do you think a lot of people are trying to say the country or Horn of Africa presidents actually need to stop this jabhadi, being more business philanthropists, more people that, what do you think about that, Abshir, my broski?
he's okay. So his history, he worked with the NRC. He worked with a lot of different organizations. Obviously, everyone knows him for like the summer oil type thing. He's actually a very intellectual person. He's very good at making deals and whatnot. So personally, as a leader, he's up there. He's probably one of the best candidates.
But
The
then
only
again, a
issue
lot of
with him
people. Go
is he
ahead,
has a
go
bit
on,
of a
bro.
sketchy past. That's the only issue
That's
with him.
what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying. And with I think like he kind of fucked up with the Hawiya community. We like to say how it is. Like a lot of people felt like he was from marchers. What can I say? Like sender when it came to certain things and the way he flipped. Because there was only a couple of months ago I was playing a video actually, yeah, of him, Amani, like now his video kuchele nobody know. Now he's on this. Literally 2 days ago, he's in the middle of Mogadishu saying, "Nah, ban all of that. This we need to stick it on the boy for Macho." And I'm thinking, "Rah, like you change your tune. You get what I'm coming from, option." I'm thinking, "Rah, that quick. Like you
Yeah,
really
I'm gonna
flip
be real
sides.
with
You get
you.
what I'm coming from, my broski."
Yeah, I understand you. I'm gonna be real. What day? What month are we in? December, yeah. December last year, I heard that there's gonna be a split between these two people. Do you know what I mean? I heard like ages ago, even before that, I heard there's gonna be a split. Do you know what I mean? This man was never his like friend, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like all the stuff you see him talking, he like, how do I say this? Like he was always someone who was gonna split away from him. Do you know what I mean? He was never his like little like yes man or whatever. He was always going to split away from him, if that makes sense. All the decisions that were made in the time he was there was made by him. Farmaj had no power, if that makes sense. That's why he had to get rid of him. So they were always going to split. This man had no power. And that's the yeah. Wow, this man's dipped on me. Hold on. All right, let me see his comments. Hold on. Let me see these comments. Where the fuck do I start from? Dua Dahir. That's what he wanted to do until Khair backstabbed him. That's fake. What happened in Australia with them spiders? And them spiders crazy. I'm talking between Khair and Famaja. You shouldn't be. Break some smart politics. What the fuck? I hope Khair wins. Yeah, that's calm. Fuck, what the hell is this shit? Famaj is definitely not Wadani. That's cap. If you were someone like that, then why the fuck are you using foreign troops? The slimy guy. He wants to give Norwegian to what the fuck? Let's give Norwegian to my guy's power cop. We live in Europe, etc. We are living a better life. He does not have any support from the public. Trust me, man. That's legit cap. It's just cap. That's propaganda, but I'm gonna keep going. Fuck. Hey, man, I told you, man, this hay fever is fucked. I'm back. Wait, hold on. Was my mic muted the whole time? Should have been. Somebody's finished it, but I literally, like, I need someone to, like, give me some explanation for all these, like, takes. Like, are y'all seeing this stuff on Twitter, or do you actually believe half the stuff with, like, actual evidence? Enough is enough with all these warlords. This man's legit using foreign troops, but alright, I'm gonna let that slide. So I can go with Khaira or Famaja. Why only those two? That makes no sense. There's other people. Okay, what's his track record? What speaks for itself? That makes no sense.
Assalamu alaikum.
Like, alright, so
you guys hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I'm listening to I'm seeing the comments, but actually,
Well,
I
these
want to ask
comments,
you.
it's still in my head, but okay, I'm just seeing it now as well.
Yeah, I want to ask you. Khaira was the prime minister of Somalia for 3.5 years. Do you really think there's a difference between him and Farmaajo?
Yes, there is a difference because in those 3.5 years, he, as much as he was his second in charge, he was the one really in charge. He was making most of the calls. Yeah, essentially, like, there is a difference between them, like 100% in a lot of ways. In the way they lead, their policies and everything is very different.
But to say the person who were close friends and did everything together, then to say, I'm going to support one but not support the other, does that make sense?
Personally, I'm not supporting really neither in this race, but the facts are they were never very, like, they weren't close friends for a long time going, do you know what I mean? Like, he was trying to get rid of him. He was trying to get rid of him for a while.
People saying, I support Khaira, but I don't
Oh,
want
yeah,
Farmaajo.
that one. That's the thing. No, yeah, you made a very good point. These people, like, personally, I know the fact that they weren't really friends. These people legit were supporting both of them, and now all of a sudden they're jumping on either side. It's like, bro, if you think someone's track record is better than the other, then why did you support them? Do you know what I mean? Or why do you all of a sudden believe one is better than the other? Do you know what I mean? Give a reason.
100%. I believe Khaira and Farmaajo are exactly the same.
Zab, okay, can I go through these comments with you? Someone said he's a Wadani. If someone is like that and loves their nation, would they use foreign troops to kill someone? No, obviously they wouldn't. So
That's a good question. That's a good question, boy. Furthermore, yeah, come on, my boy. You know the links on the pin. I'm gonna put the link on the chat, so you know the ones. If you wanna ask the boy himself,
no,
and jump on the
bro.
page. Go on,
Khaled, I'ma
let's
tell you-
make it. Let's make this into a discussion. Go on, my GG. Come through option.
People think I'm only speaking about the current protest. You do know there was protests back in 2018, yeah, in
Come
Beidou,
on.
and 15 were killed. 15 were killed back then.
Whoa, no, very double.
People have short-term memory. People only become like Twitter analysts and Twitter politicians in the last few months. They don't know anything. Famaji did this back in 2018. He killed 15 of them in cold blood. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunate for them, they came from a smaller tribe, so they got less you know what I mean? They got less viewing time on the air. But the fact that he killed 15 of them, it was a big thing, but sadly a lot of these people don't know about it. And the thing is, he didn't kill them with his own troops, he killed them with Ethiopian troops who he sent into the city. What do you say about that?
Well, you hear the other day when I was trying to tell a lot of people, like when in Bosasa, where he we're in Jubaland, where he sent out that plane, you know that plane thing,
The one that got,
the Ethiopian troops. Yeah, the one that got stopped by the Amazon troops. So they're saying come on, this ain't nothing new.
Okay, let's be real. Yeah, if this man's such I liked him when he first came in because he gave everyone hope. But the fact that it's clear, he views that chair over the people. That's a fact. He hates anything that means he has to step down. Trust me. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you like a little like synopsis, like little context story. Yeah, and this is not me capping. It's a factual story. If you want, look it up or whatever. Back in 2008, yeah. So think back in time. 2008. He used to live in a city in America, yeah. It's the exact same city that my uncle lives in. Okay.
Where's that? Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, yeah, I've been there myself. People don't even know. I've met his wife and everything. I went to their house one point because my uncle's best friend. You know what I mean? They live in the same small city. It's a very small city. It's a small Somali community.
Okay.
2008, there was a Somali community. They have a Somali community there, obviously.
Hello, you still there?
Yo.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, we can hear you. Go through, my bro.
Yo, he was voted as president of that little community. Yeah, cool. Yeah, he has a 2-year term. After the 2 years ended, they went for another election and he lost. He refused to step down. He claimed that it was a rigged election and he refused to step down. Literally, think about that. Something small like that, he refused to step down from. And the whole community ceased to exist after that. What the hell do you even say about that? I actually laughed when I heard about it. I was like, "Buzz, what is this shit?"
Nah, he's a madman. He's a madman. But I see this happening again, and this is what I'm thinking to myself. Yeah, I'm thinking, why is he pushing back all of these elections? Why is he concentrating the Galkan Hagan? Shouldn't he be doing a campaign trail? Well,
he's being very smart. He's not pushing it back deliberately. What he's doing is he's putting things in place. For example, he's putting shit in place that he knows people will complain about and say, "What the heck? This isn't fair."
Correct.
He'll be like, "Oh shit, you guys don't think it's fair? I guess we have to have another 1 month election delay."
A delay.
Oh, you don't like it?
Okay.
Yeah, he keeps, like, for example, the 1 man 1 vote thing. Yeah, he tried to stick to his guns for that for so long, even though he knew it wasn't possible, it wasn't going to happen. He stuck to it for as long as he could, and then he's like, "I bet I'll get rid of it, but you need to give me another month now." And they got pushed back to March now. It's going to keep getting pushed back like this.
So why don't you think the 1 man 1 vote system doesn't work in the south? Like, it clearly worked in Hargeisa. It's been going positively, swimmingly up in the north. I don't get why it can't work in the south. What is going on?
Up to you, man. The bomb attack.
No, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, okay, so why are you going to implement that? Push something.
Who's going to vote?
The south?
Who's going to vote? And there's no... Okay, listen, let me tell you, this guy's an idiot. Who's going to vote one? Like that guy who's trying to push a 1 man 1 vote. Who's going to vote? Most of the land, not most of it, but a lot of the land is influenced by a terrorist group. So there's no public voting place. It won't be safe to vote. 1. 2, in order to have an election, you have to register all the voters who are of age. That will take legit how long to register every single person? You have to set up booths, which will take how long? You have to train up all these people who are going to work there. You have to apply all these different committees who will look over it in every single state. There's 6 of them. Think about that. The constitution in Somalia isn't even finalized. So you have to finalize that before you even go to an election legally. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but
you have to do. You
Okay,
can't have an
go.
election with one man, one vote without finishing the actual constitution, which isn't ready yet. You know what I mean? That's still, if anyone knows anything, that
Yeah.
shit is not even ready yet. It's still a transitional one. You have to do everything, then you can have a vote. You know what I mean? Which will
Yeah,
take
I hear
years
that.
and years. So for this man to say, I'm gonna hold the next one as a one man, one vote, that's physically impossible. And he tried to. A lot of people don't know this. At first, he was trying to say, I'll have that one man, one vote, but I'll only have it within one city, which is cheating because you know what I mean. That one city is easy to get IDPs to vote, and you pay them like $1 each, and bang, done.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, what, Ems, وإحنا نقول كردي. What do you think? What do you think what Abshir is saying? Is that possible?
To have a one man, one vote?
Yeah, Ems, talk to me. You're in Mogadishu right now, and talk to me.
No, man. One man, one vote at the moment, no. Maybe after the next 4 years, if the president immediately after he's elected goes and does everything that he needs to do to get one man, one vote, then maybe yeah.
So you're saying this president Imaka, I have all the musharrahs Imaka, the next man has to implement it. The next man straight away when he goes to the Hafiz, he has to say one man next vote and lace out the plans. Basha Garanso.
Formaggio said, I'm gonna get one man, one vote. He didn't even start it when he was elected. He started literally 6 months. He was in 3.5 years. Then he started to talk about one man, one vote. What was he doing for 3.5 years?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So this election is not gonna happen. The best thing is the next president has to start immediately after when he's elected to start the process.
That's true. But is the next man Malu Oglania? Because I don't know, man. The other day, I think like Hassan Sheikh. I'm impressed with Hassan Sheikh. I think I ain't do it. I don't know, man. Saqul Mel Khatab Tewad. What do you think?
Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. Nah, I was here when he was the president.
Nah, انت اسمان ودن كورونين حلال يرون معهم في عنق قرح بل ما ينقاد له.
It's not like he's not as tough as Formaggio is in adega Formaggio leeyahay. Like he's more smiley, حاسة قصلة لها. He's not the person who looks dangerous, but he, of course, every president has brought up wax wuu qabt madaxweynuhu wax wuu qabt laakiin I would not support Hassan Sheikh Mohamud 100% no.
Du'ar she says in the chat, after that, what about Sharif? The sister said, what about Sharif? Du'ar.
Yo, people come at me saying I'm not honest. I have no horse in this race. I'm just saying it as it is.
This is an opinion show. Don't worry about that, man.
No. It's like, here's the thing. When people say all that, you're biased, at no point will anyone actually give me evidence why I'm wrong. You know what I mean? They'll just give how they feel, their emotion. No one can provide evidence. I know for a fact. It's not even, this is a call out. I'll say it as all as I want. You know what I mean? This is a straight up call out. If anyone in this chat can like back themselves to come up against me, do it. Give me some evidence, but you can't. No one can. It's physically impossible.
I bring me up.
I say this with the most. I feel the utmost disrespect. No one can.
Who's this? Dapa Khalid. Who said I can bring it all. They're up to the links in the chat. Let me put the link out for you now. Link is in the chat.
Hey, man. I wouldn't advise it, man. I wouldn't advise it personally.
Well, like Dapa Khalid, if he's on it, the link's right here. This is how you get on if it's your first time.
And bias towards, like, understating fact. If you can tell me one thing I said today which wasn't fact, I'm gonna hold my hands up.
I wish you were here when there was a guy called Hamza Darawish in it. Yeah, we used to call him Ina Farmacho. That's how much the boy. We used to call him the Farmacho son in it. Yeah. That man there, you can never ever tell him nothing. He's like, yo, no. What's going on? This the Buruspo, what some bullshit like that. I'm like, raw.
You all need to come out with facts. The facts are the facts. You can't change facts. Like, if I say something and I provide evidence behind it, what are you gonna tell me? Nah, it didn't happen. I'll put up a picture if you don't believe it happened. Like this man, trust me. Like here's the thing with me, yeah. A lot of people don't believe this. But you know, Formaggio, you know this guy right here, yeah? He is the biggest Kabila's president I've ever seen in my life. That's another fact.
Nah, why would you that? Would you say so, really? If you look at his cabinet,
I've never seen him in my life. I've actually never seen him in my life. He's the worst one I've ever seen in my life.
The last
What
three.
about his what about
The
his
last
cabinet?
Yeah.
His cabinet. Oh my god, that one he had no choice but to like put others in it. He had no choice behind that. He can't really pick that one. Like the prime minister has to pick, and he has to pick it along with the guidelines. The facts out of this man is such a B list. It's actually scary. I will give you facts behind that as well. If no one believes me, I'll give you facts behind that as well.
You might as well. Let's talk about it. Drop something. Go on.
Fuck it. You know what? I'll give you one good one. Yeah, I've used this before. You know Al Shabaab, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So Al Shabaab, if anyone like knows about the history of them, pre 2014, there's a man in that group named Zakaria Hirsi, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
He was the head of the Amniyat. You know what the Amniyat is? Anyone else that knows that? It's the intelligence for that group, yeah? They planned the
So
bombings.
1 second. We got hello. Alaikum assalam. Is this Khalid, yeah? In the chat. Barisha, welcome on the pitch, my bro. Welcome. Sorry.
Say wallah, you both out.
Yeah, come on. He came on. He's a man of his word. I like that.
That's a hard one. I might forget that one, but hey, you guys have different voices. Like
Abu, I'm only here for the best interest of Somalia. That's the only thing, not for the guy.
Same. We're all here.
Same,
We're all here for that.
Wallah.
All right, Tafaddal, I interrupted you guys. Go on, let me join after you finish making your point.
I like that. Go on, make your point, Absha. I like that. Go on, my bro.
I'm gonna give this point, yeah. So if anyone that knows Al Shabaab, they know the Amniyat. You guys ever heard about this? The Amniyat, which is pretty much the group. Elmi would have heard it before. Where legit they plan the bombings and everything. You know what I mean? They plan bombings, assassinations, taxation collection, everything to do. Like they're the core. They do all the intelligence. You know what I mean? Elmi, if you're here, yeah, you've heard it before, yeah. I'm guessing.
Yeah, go on.
You've heard Amniyat before, yeah. So it's
I don't know a lot about that.
Yeah,
I've never heard them before, to be honest.
Amniyat, I'll look it up. You guys can look at it. Amniyat is like the biggest part of it, yeah? They coordinate everything. Essentially, yeah, that leader of that part was named Zakaria Hirsi. He was the leader. He planned any bombing pre-2014. You name it, he planned it.
Well, Adu Somali, like he's a Adu. Those people are Adu. Adus are everywhere in the world.
Yeah, facts. Wallah, he's an Adu. But here's the thing, yeah? Let me give you little... So remember that name, yeah? That Zakaria guy, yeah? Remember that name. There's another man you guys probably heard of. His name's Mukhtar, yeah? He was recently locked up. Essentially, Mukhtar over here is from the southern part of Somalia. And what he did was, he was also part of the group and he was the speaker of the group. He defected though back in 2012 and actively started fighting against them. Come 17, 18, he met up with the government. They're all good. The US gave him office and all that. They took away the bounty on his head. Everything was calm. He then went and tried to announce himself as a candidate. And that's when things got heated. They locked him up and they said, no, you can't do this. And they locked him up until today. He's locked up.
That's the same thing that happened in Galmudug. The president that is the president in Galmudug. Where is he from? He was the former leader of Al-Shabaab. Sah wala la?
Mudug Khorkhor? Are you stupid? Come on, man.
No, Jubaland, sorry. Jubaland Akadwe, not Galmudug, sorry.
Oh, no, that one? Yeah, listen.
Yeah,
I'm getting to a point. I'm getting to a point. Give me a point. Give me a second, yeah? So that man from the south, yeah, he's locked up now. Zakaria Hirsi was allowed to be free and he was given a top position within the government. What's the difference between them two? The difference is one of them is from the same Qabila as him and the other one isn't. One got locked up, one got left alone. That's my point. So you make what you want of that, but that's just my point.
But my bottom line is this, Abu Ma'an, yeah? When we support Somalia, I support Somalia as a whole, who has the best interest for Somalia. That's my first rule number one. If I support Somalia based on my qabil, or I'm not gonna lie to you, I should support Sharif or Hassan or Ghaira. That would be number one. I'll be supporting them. Sheikh Sharif is my uncle. I'll be supporting him. Lakin why not? Yeah. Dadka sha'abku mu'fa'an. And the history, Sharmaka sold the ocean.
Sharmaka?
Yes.
Guys, Khalid, I got I got interview with him when he was in London, Chatting House this year. It's on the
Abu
channel if you want to
Sharmak
check.
signed the
Madman.
documents under Sharif Sheikh Ahmed مدحوينه الصومالي جمهورية الفدرال under his position. Sharmak signed. Sheikh Sharif, I'm not gonna say he was a took. That badan akmaqlay. He didn't rob money. لكن that وشغين جرين على هذا.
Okay, so he basically played a blind eye.
He played a blind eye.
So حاسقوا حلمه هذا. Okay.
That's the reason why I don't like him. That he made Somalia very good at the beginning.
نقال وحير وقت الشريف جبهته وكإماضي. Nikan, he did not know how to rule.
To read and write. He didn't even know how to read and write up to man.
Okay, but knowing that, and he has changed. He was the president 8 years ago. So do you think he can lead now?
No, absolutely not. No. His pockets are too deep, Abu Ma'an, sinked in too deep in Kenya. Do you think Kenya is our friend or our adu, Hortofiri? That's what we need to understand.
Okay, but hold on, can I respond now?
Kenya, Bismarck, there's of Ethiopia, include Emirates.
Both of them, Abu.
So why is Ethiopia allowed in?
Ethiopia right now, we signed a peace agreement up there. We have to move on. We signed a Horn of Africa peace agreement with Eritrea, Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Somalia. We're establishing ourselves. Kenya is not in the Horn of Africa. That was not part of it. It was only Djibouti,
part of IGAD.
Somalia, Eritrea, and Ethiopia. That was the only 4 countries that signed a deal right now. Horn of Africa deal. Kenya is part of. We operate with Kenya. Kenya had this name. It's Lee Marka. Who built it? If you go to Garissa, who built it? Somalia said Kenya. If you look at the foreign minister in Kenya, is a Somali. Somalis are running Kenya without a shaki, without a doubt. Lakin Kenya is our adu at the moment. Adu going away. Where are they right now? They're in Galmudug, isn't it? They're fighting in the Galmudug border right now.
In Jubaland.
There's Jubaland. So they took their troops, and Farmajo had to take his troops there. What is he gonna do?
Okay, so
why does Ethiopia get allowed in though? Why does Ethiopia get allowed to shoot at innocent soldiers? Ethiopia's not even.
I'm anti-Ethiopia. The day Abdullah Yusuf invited Ethiopia to the country to get bombed from the air, I was against it. I'm not a.
Okay, why are you excluding Ethiopia? You're only saying Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay, even that Farmaajo Kenya محجة كسمايو.
What the keys ودفعوا يا? What would you sell the ocean to Kenya where the whole half of the oil is there?
War Kenya كسمايو كل جبتها. قدم حكدوني مرك. Why are you in Gedo? Kenya is in Kismayo.
I'm not sure. Hello?
يا خالد Kenya ما يجي الجبل
He's still there.
كذا بحاول
Okay. Baba Khalid, you still there, man? Gee, Khalid, what's your come in and come back out. Sometimes he's mic. Sometimes it happens like that. You have to come in and come back in. Can you hear me? No, we can't hear you. You know, he's on.
I can't hear anything. Fuck. Shit. Hey man, shit. Well, hey man, I'm gonna tell you all straight up, like, why is it there's a double standard for different countries? You know what I mean? They're both enemies, yet one is okay nowadays, and now the other one is bad. You know what I mean? When the facts are in 2017, when he was campaigning.
Khalid and Afshar, the Jatko, imagine the Kenya.
Now comes in through Ethiopia. Go figure. Like, what the hell is the point of that?
And the funny thing is, the persons who bring the Jat from Ethiopia to Somalia are the cousins of Farmaajo. Farmaajo قبيل كسوة.
Bro, this guy's a Qabil, bro. I've said so many times.
والله بالله أبو Farmaajo قبيل ملوك شيئا. Even his own people hate him. Go to Rare Dine, Rare Siyat, Wedi, Muawi, Wedi.
We know that, but the Red Dini, I'm talking about Red Dini, of course, not specific, but the persons who bring the Jat from Ethiopia are his family members.
Okay, الله أعلم, الله أعلم. لكن
الله أعلم.
الله أعلم. لكن مارك الله أعلم.
حمر أنا قاعد
الله أعلم. لكن مارك فرماجة والله بالله قبيل ملوك شيئا. فرماجة قبيل ملوك شيئا. That his own tribe are running away from him.
Who? That's legit. Maybe a few, but the facts of the majority is he's working for them. He puts them into. Look at the ambassadorial positions nowadays. He's changed so many ambassadors to his own people.
That was right
Something funny.
Yeah, go on. I'm sorry.
Ambassadors aren't elected. The president selects ambassadors.
Yeah, he elected the president. He elected. I'm talking about. You're not listening, Abu Ma'an. I said the president he elected. The ambassador he elected right now for Djibouti. Who is he? What Abgal?
Yes, that's one. But I'm not saying. Yeah, obviously there's a few that are different tribes, but a lot of them during his 4 years he swapped out for his own people. I've seen that.
No,
that's
man. Okay, well,
I had the list. I won't lie to you. I had the list. Yeah, I had the list somewhere. One ambassador. What do you mean? I don't get her.
Or Asugo or Qabilki's or Datki's or Boston. Give me at least a couple of ambassadors that is his tribe, his people, that he gave a nice position to different countries. Give me a couple of them, Abu Man.
The one in the EU. Listen, the one that was in the EU, he swapped out and he swapped out. His name was Ali Fakhi. He swapped him out, brought him in, and he put someone else in from his own people. I forgot the name. Sorry, Allah. If you want,
because of his tribe. Qabilki's was Qabil.
Who?
The person that was swapped out.
No, it wasn't. He's from my one. He's legit uncle. He's my uncle, bro. I would know. He was mine.
You're biased up to man. You're speaking out of biasness then.
No, the one he swapped out. No, I don't even like the guy he swapped out. That's the thing. Because he works for him anyway.
Up to so Farmajo is one thing about Farmajo. I think Farmajo is not even my tribe. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not sticking up for him because of my tribe. So Farmajo, Wallah, Qabil Muluk Shagan. Even his own people hate him. Hassan, Sharif, غير قبيل والوشيغا. Hassan, Sharif, Sheikh Ahmed, people that I know personally, he opened the port, US Somali port for. What are they? Who are these people? The main port of Mogadishu Hamar Bodkis Alu for that. Bring in stuff, bring out stuff, bring in stuff, bring out stuff. I'm taking inside out information up to man. This is not me bullshitting, this is not me bringing information in. Like if you're looking after your own pocket, these people will take over Somalia, Kenya, and Ethiopia. That's it.
Now to say Sharif brought his people to the port of Mogadishu, or to Sharif wa ninko Hamar degan yahay, waa dadkiisa Hamar degan, soo ma?
I say he opened the port for them, not took Mogadishu. I say he opened the port for them. They gave people that were Abgal or Agoyer or Jidku Sudan, they were walking around with diplomatic passes. Are they diplomats? No.
Do you think that Farmajo people are not?
I'll be honest with you, I've never heard that story before in my life.
Well, I never heard that story. We cannot just say because of this, because of that. I'm bringing facts up to man. Farmajo.
What's the facts again?
Say it again.
What port did you open?
What port?
The airport.
No, but the day. Don't mention
the Kedem Kalsa.
The Kedak Hadoya, sorry. The Kedak Hadoya.
That's what I'm talking about, yes.
So who opened it? Who opened it?
Sheikh Sharif, Sheikh Ahmed.
And what do you do?
He was making favors for his own people. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to name names. Obviously, he was making favors to his own people.
Thank God you said that. Thank God you said that. I have it right here. Thank God. Hold on, where is it?
Am I lying up to man?
Hold on. You do know he's the one that reopened the port after 20-something years of being closed, yeah? He's the first one to open it up.
How do you think that we bring stuff in there? How do you think we bring
there stuff from small little ports? It wasn't like a prop. Hammer port was not properly like open.
No, but I'm not talking about operational and all that. And how do you think we bring stuff to Hammer right now?
Right now or back then?
Not right now, but I'm saying, how do we bring stuff? Even when Sheikh Sharif, Sheikh Ahmed, when he took over as a federal, partial president, he was only the transitional president. How do you think we brought stuff in there? You think we had no Aden Abdullah was nothing open, no port was open?
The airport you see now wasn't built properly. There was a smaller airport. That one.
But you're not answering up to the question. I'm not saying build. I'm not saying operating. I'm not saying all that. I'm saying was there still stuff coming in or not?
Yes, obviously there was stuff coming in, and it wasn't being taxation or anything like that.
People of his tribe took advantage, and I know people who went to his office
because they live in the city. What do you expect? They live there.
Wait a second, Listen, can you become the director of the port of Bosaso?
Allahu Alam. If I have the qualification,
let's be real. Don't say Wallah.
If I have the qualification, I could be. Why not? I work as an accountant today. I work as a chartered accountant. Anything is possible, Abu Mahan.
Everything is 4.5. You cannot go to Buntland and say I want to be the director of your port, as you cannot go to Kismayo. Hammer, that Hammer digging, and those people will control it. That's it. That's facts. Let's be
No,
No,
real.
but you could do it in Hammer though.
No, but you're getting it wrong. It's not the people that hammer digging. The people who are being opened the port for had houses in Sharjah. You know where that is, Abdul man?
عرفتها Abu Dhabi.
These people have
UAE.
these people are doing import and export. They have import and export business. Their head office is in a Nasser Square, and these people are just bringing stuff to the country with his permission. This is
why can't they bring something to the country?
Hammer people living in Hammer and taking advantage. At least let them take advantage of it.
No,
Like,
why can't they bring stuff into the country? Who's stopping them?
You're getting first privilege because you are a relative to the president. What's wrong with
They're not getting first privilege. They're business people. They're allowed to come in and bring stuff they want.
If you are believing in that, that's the problem in Somalia then
What's the
helping
problem?
your own tribe, helping your own people, that's the problem in Somalia.
Well, at least you don't understand your argument. Wallah, up to man. I don't understand
Listen,
anything.
in 2012, who were the majority in Hammer?
His people.
Hey, Khalid, I want to ask you a question. Who's the majority in Hammer?
Of course, majority in Hammer, you know what is Zawiya ووقتها.
هوية تهوسكو سياد.
وأبقى.
Be specific. أيه, what's the problem then?
أبقى لي حواد لا أكل هالسنة حواد له ما لا فدي يعني أبقى ما لا فدي أنا كلا وذا لا أكل هالسنة لكن بوستد من حوينها ياس لسيا أبقى all the time. Never have I heard حواد له حواد له. When was the last time حواد له لسيا? Oh, you have to get لسيا. It was a long time ago, isn't it?
They don't even live in the city.
Huh?
I'll be right back. 1 second.
They don't even give them they don't even become prime ministers no more, and they don't even become presidents. All the time it becomes Abgal Majartain or Marayhan. Abgal Majartain Marayhan. That's it.
MJ was only one time.
MJ, that's what I'm saying. Marayhan Majartain. That's MJ's Majartain Abu Ma'an.
Yeah, only one time. That was only one or twice.
Abdullah Yusuf, and he brought Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Bruha dictator. So Abu Ma'an, wallahi, ubillah, we have to be realistic. We are living in the UK, we're living in America, we're living in beautiful countries. We have, if you are today, you are dying out, you go to some university credit or everything you can apply. Like, who's helping the Sha'ab or Somali digging? $30 million أربوك أسوقشة بالكستو $30 million بالكستو أربوك أسوقشة. Where is the money going up to man? When Sheikh Ahmed was president, they asked him to open the book. Half of the money was gone. He could not even say what they spent it for. It was unaccountable.
Taxation from the port.
We have to be realistic. If we are talking about Qabil, I will support Sheikh Sharif. على راسي ما راح يقول فدية. Like if I'm talking about شعب كصوماليات, I'll support Farmaajo.
No, but okay, how do I say this, bro? Like, what's the argument here, though? You're saying that the port, he only let his people work there.
President in Somalia.
Yeah.
But what was your argument, though? Like, I don't get the argument still. Wallahi, I'll be honest with you.
The argument is there's special interest within their own tribe. I should not be able to come to Somalia. I'm nothing. Who am I? I'm just a Somali. I'm just a Somali citizen.
But you're talking about 8 years ago.
Yeah, if you have money back then,
now he's running for president. Who's Sharhai? He paid $100,000, $120,000. Who's paying? You think they're paying? What? Just to become a running election, you have to pay at least $120,000 to $150,000.
It's 40,000, bro. Up to what? 40,000.
Just to run everything together. You think you're gonna buy Halwa? Who's gonna buy them? You're not gonna buy.
Where did Farmaajo get lack from? Where did Farmaajo get lack from?
He was sponsored by Qatar last time.
Qatar, and that's okay. So a foreign nation paying for your election.
Qatar, at least Abu Ma'an, Qatar. Do you think Qatar has a special interest right now in terms of invading Somalia? In terms of protecting Somalia?
What kind of question is that? Of course.
Protecting them from who? They want the resources, the ports, and everything. Why would they pay for a random?
Plus the army. I think the army, the manpower.
So you're willing?
You gotta remember the manpower as well, Khalid.
Yeah.
They want the
ports.
It makes no
needs
sense.
manpower as well. Like 5,000. Wow, they get 500,000 people. The whole country give you Gisuba.
Qatar stepped up when Emirat fucked us up, and they said when they closed down Sheikh Zayed Hospital in Mogadishu. Qatar stepped up when Saudi Emirat was buying.
Why did they do it? Because we granted them airspace. because they can fly
Of course,
over our
we
country.
granted that, but
That's why.
there has to be there has to be interest for interest. There can't be just
Hey,
give,
to
give,
saying
give
they
and
have no
not
interest in
taking.
the country does not make sense.
All
But
right,
there
guys,
can't be
flip
just
flopping.
give,
What the
give, give,
heck?
and no taking. It can't be give, and no taking, Abu Ma'an. You have to, at least the country has to benefit something from it. What we're benefiting from Kenya right now in taking over our oil, our ocean. What are we benefiting? Nothing.
We
What are
never
we
said we benefit
benefiting?
from Kenya.
Yeah.
No one said we benefit from Kenya. No one said that. What do you mean?
So,
We're
but
talking about this man.
if you are for Khaira, Kenya is going to come in, Abu.
I'm not for Khaira though. No one is. No one is.
If you are for Hassan, Kenya is going to come in. If you're for Sharif, Kenya is going to come in.
But
So what are you saying? So you were better off for Farmacho then? Is that what you're trying to say?
He's
Me
the best for me.
personally, I've seen for the last 4 years, I've been watching closely, and my guy has been, alhamdulillah, mashallah, tabarakallah. If I see something wrong in him, I will definitely put it out there.
Okay,
Like so
what did you
far,
see? What did you see?
When I compare
did you
it,
see
if I compare it to if I compare it from Siyad Bara to Qasim to Abdullah Yusuf to Sharif to Hassan to Farmajo, I'm not gonna lie. I will choose right now who's the best person, who has the best interest is for Somalia to build Somalia back to how it used to be, the leading country in Africa. I think Farmajo could be the person. Allah,
what did you see in the last 4 years that made you think that?
Yeah?
But brother, what did you see in the last 4 years? I want to see that. I want to know that part. What did you see that made you think that?
What did you not see, Adi? That's the question.
No, what did you see? That's the question.
If I can say I've been giving you a list of 4 presidents right now. Like who do you support? Who do you support? Let me ask you that question.
I don't support anyone. That's the thing. I just support free and fair elections. I don't support no one. You know what I mean?
But then
I just
how are
want
we
the
going to have a free election? You said you don't support the one voting. You don't support.
I didn't say I don't support it. I don't support unrealistic things, and that's unrealistic in this current time space.
Why is it unrealistic?
Zimbabwe
is doing it. Rwanda.
That's what I would like to say. Somaliland, sorry, I'm from Somalia, Khalid, Barshawan accent. We've done it a couple of times. Why can't it happen? That's a good question.
Why are we putting a barrier there? Why are we putting a barrier there?
Okay, let us talk. Give us a chance.
Why it can happen? Security. Security 1. 2, polling stations. You have to educate population. You have to register the population. That's millions of people that have to be registered. You have to set up polling station. You then have to finish the constitution. You have to sort out the status of Hamad. You have to then sort out the status of Somaliland.
This has nothing to do with the constitution. No. This has nothing to do. Abu, this has nothing to do with the constitution. This is a plain reason. This is a plain reason of warlords not being elected. That's it. Do you think if there would be a one person vote, Hassan would be elected? Subhanallah.
I'm not talking about who would be elected.
Who said that?
But it's about you can't have an election without a constitution. That's illegal. You can.
We have a constitution. What do you say? We don't have a constitution.
We don't. Okay. We have a transitional one. We don't have a permanent one.
We don't have a transition. We're writing it down. We have a constitution.
Man, you take it. Like calling me, or
we have a parliament. We have a parliament. We have a House of Speaker. We have a MPs that are representing regions of Somalia. So you're telling me right now we cannot, because we have a partial constitution, which UK has as well. UK has a partial constitution. Half
they don't. They have a final one.
It's not written. Okay, first of all, let's get that fact straight. And because of that, that's the only barrier that's stopping us to even have a one vote system. No way.
No, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. The fact that we don't have a constitutional court for disputes, we don't have the status of Hamad sorted, we don't have the status for Somaliland sorted, we don't have polling stations sorted, we don't have registration of biometric registration for millions of people not sorted. How can you have it overnight?
Not even that. How have not registered anybody? No,
you haven't registered anybody. Who's voting?
How are you going to do that?
And how are we going to show it's fair? If this man cannot just say tomorrow, yep, I won, here's the votes. He needs to lie then. If no one's registered.
The whole thing, when Sheikh Sharif Sheikh Ahmed was, am I still here? I didn't think this. Can you still guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
When Sharif Sheikh Ahmed was being when he was president, transitional, he right or wrong, without the people, without no doubt. I have no problem with that. I'm giving him heads salute. Hassan wukukai. Salute.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. What Farmajo asked a extension. an extension for 2 years to build a one-way one. Why are we laughing?
Who's gonna allow 2 years? But that's not realistic, man.
Obviously, let the guy finish. Let the guy finish, my bro, please.
Hey,
Yeah.
my bad.
Let him finish. Okay, then we refute anything.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead. Go on.
refute
Khalid,
and laugh
go ahead.
afterwards. At least let me make
Okay,
a
go
point.
ahead. Okay, go ahead, my bro.
So Farmajo asked for an extension for 2 years, max 2 years, to build a system of one-way voting. They met in they had so many meetings. He even went the last meeting. He went to see them because they refused to come and see him. لكن والدي they refused him. بحال تاجنا عركة على تاجنا.
خلاص. ورد ولكن Farmajo set up one man one vote when it was only 6 months to his election.
I'm not agreeing with that part. I'm not agreeing with that part. You should have done it earlier. I'm not going to give him that credit.
Okay, let me speak. 3.5 years to make one man one vote. Nobody was registered. Nobody was he didn't talk for 3.5 years about one man one vote. When it's only 6 months of his for the presidency, one man one vote. Plus, he said he needs a 2-year extension. Why does he not do the vote, the election? If he wins, he has 4 years to do the one man one vote. If he doesn't, the next person is gonna do it. Why does he need to do it?
Why do you wait till the last 5 minutes?
He asked for an extension quality. Is he standing there right now and boycotting? No. What? But you have to ask a question. A big question right now is, why was Ghayra sacked after those meetings that took place in Galmudug?
I'll answer that question, yeah? The reason why he was sacked was because Ghayra was against the 2-year extension. He was completely against it because he wants to come up as a candidate himself.
He was against the extension, and he was against the one person, one vote.
He was against the extension.
Because he knows.
His Khabir didn't make him do that, man. He's legit locked up his own people from his Khabir. He legit locked up his own people. Why would he all of a sudden become a Khabir? He did. Did he not lock up?
It's not. He didn't lock up no one up to that. He didn't lock no one.
From his whole
dadkiis waa u joogaan dadkiis wuu bili jiray war la ogyaa waay oo caalim ah. So he did not lock up anyone. You can go to a Majerten and ask him the question, he will answer it. You can go to a Hawadla, you can ask him, and he will answer. That is who Bila Jiri. Bila Shaki. Ghayra was doing good for his people. The only person who was fucked up to his people was Farmajo. Yeah, that's
okay. No, what? I can dispute that right now. The facts are, he banned Sheikh Sharif and Hassan Sheikh from landing at an airport. He banned political meetings with Muhammad. He killed 5 of Abdurrahman Abdushakur's bodyguards, and he locked him up as well. And they're all his people. What do you want about?
He banned Sheikh Sharif from landing from the airport. He banned
in Belgrade somewhere. He told Nisa to not let
you just bring me out. Give me one positive thing about Farmajo.
Positive?
Yeah.
A lot. Of course,
he's done a lot of positive. Who said he's a bad person? Like he's obviously done positives, but he's done bad as well. That's the issue.
No one's disputing a president cannot be a person. He's not a Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Ghafur Rahim. He's not that. No, every human being tries his best. But I'm saying, did he go to the extent of being a president that like Sharif or Hassan? No, I don't think
he's done. What he's doing right now is worse because this one can bring war. The shit they did not try to bring war. This one
because Somalia needs Somalia warlord Hukman. That's the whole purpose of this. Somalia warlord Hukman. You think Somalia will be in peace if there will be a one vote and one? No way. That's because there will be people against it every time you even try to put that position up there. It's not possible, man. There will be always a blockade for people that are so bothered because this is their livelihood. To be a warlord is their livelihood.
No, really, because if that was their livelihood, why did they not speak for 3.5 years? Why are they only coming up now?
Did you watch the latest video that when so Sharhay and Hassan or Sharif, all of them were talking bad about Farmajo? Why are they so negative about Farmajo? Because they will literally close his pockets. Sakr. They will close his pockets. No more for loose.
Why didn't they not do that for 3 years? And why they only do this all of a sudden? They legit let him rule for 3 years, 3.5. And when they got close to election day and they saw what he's trying to do,
No.
that's when they
The
started
whole
speaking.
time while he was running around as the president, they were talking bad about him. You
No,
know
they
that,
weren't.
and I know it. They were having meetings behind his door, behind him with Kenya foreign ministers. They were having Kenya foreign minister made a video last time. When if Somalia is president with a Farmajo, Somalia would be a threat to Kenya and the region. So
When do you say that?
Wallah, I will send you the link.
When do you say that? When do you say it? Which year?
This year, a couple of weeks
This year?
ago.
Okay.
Khalid, if you got the link here, if you got the link here, you can send it on the private chat. Put it in the private chat and I'll play it.
Yeah, bro. Well, hey, man, some people just.
Okay,
like
go ahead,
Twitter,
carry on, guys.
But can I leave the thing while I'm on this thing?
Yeah, you can leave it. No, you can come in if you got the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, copy it and then paste it in. You know, there's something called the private chat.
Yes.
The private chat markets are.
Ah.
Yeah, but carry on, guys. Carry on.
Let me just finish that point. He admitted the foreign minister, not foreign minister, sorry, the president, and he's right next to him.
Okay.
If Farmajo becomes president, Somalia will be a threat to us. A threat to us. We are running towards. We are running away from the person that will protect us.
Quick question, yeah? You know the people you're saying are fighting Kenya in Gedo, yeah? You do know that's not true, yeah? The people that are fighting right now are Somalis versus Somalis. That's the fact.
The Kenya took their troops to the border. Somalia took their troops to the border. And Allahu A'lam al-Yawm.
No, that's not how it went.
It could be harab at any time, any waqti. Yeah,
that's not what happened up to. The fact was, there's a man called Janan, and he took his militia to there, and he was trying to prevent it. So he sent his forces to the area as well. Kenya didn't even show up until recently, maybe. Even then, they haven't showed up.
No. Kenya made the first move. But please make research on that one. Kenya made the first move.
But it was Janan. It wasn't Kenya. It was not Janan. It was Kenya. It was Janan. Sorry.
Okay.
His militia.
وقالوا marka baydhabo oo Etoobiyaanka ku laynayeen shacab Soomaaliyeed maxaa ka hadli weysaade Kenya kuwa
Yeah, that's a good question.
أبو أنا ذات شعب
Okay.
أدات هذاك خالد you are No, I will answer the question Khalid, you are in the middle here. Was I not earlier saying when Ethiopia came and bombed us? Was I not saying that, man? I'm against it.
You're talking
I'm
about
against anyone who is killing Somali people.
Yeah, but you were supporting Ethiopia.
And that came out نحويا. والله العظيم. I'm doing it good. I work as an accountant. I'm getting my good salary. Alhamdulillah. Like that cause mess at the mono. They're dying, bro. Why?
True.
Okay, suk aan ku weydiiyey Kenya gedo lama joogaan of xuduudda Soomaaliya iyo Kenya xataa waa Jubaland maxaa ku jirta xataa Jubbada Hoose gedo maxuu u tagay why is he only in Gedo Jubaland
but that's the whole dispute of the border there, man. That's the whole dispute from the border. That's the whole dispute, man. That's the whole dispute. That's where the whole area disputing is. You can't just go when you are disputing a whole area. You can't go to Mogadishu and just invade Mogadishu. You go to the place where you're disputing it at first.
No, he's saying why did they not go to other parts of the border? Why only that specific place?
Who knows if they're going to do it? Like they started with this border. I can't.
No, it's not the case.
Why they're doing this or what their strategic is or this? I don't know what goes in. I don't have no internal information. Like they are there. And in the why. That's what I know. We are screaming Kenya like they're our brother. They're not.
No one said they're our brother, but the facts are the troops on the other side are Somalis too. They're part of another militia. It's militia versus militia right now. It's tribe versus tribe. That's what it is. It's Farmajo's people versus Farmajo's. You know what I mean? It's sub-clan versus sub-clan. That's legit what it is. It's not like.
I don't think. I don't really think there's no more tribe war in Somalia. That's finished. Those are the days are done. These are
tribe wars happening to this day. There's like 10 going on right now.
There's no more tribe war. There's tribe issues going on. We are basing votes upon tribe. Yes, all those I believe 100%.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Khalid on that. I don't think there's specific tribes going at each other, killing each other because of tribe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I listen right now,
right now.
Well, do you know what it's Khalid? It's more labarero baslenia. They happen
Hold
to
on.
be,
There's
yeah,
tribe
that's,
wars.
I don't, come on.
There's 10 tribe wars going on right now. I'll list it right now if you want. Okay.
List it.
Okay, let's start right now. Ghetto right now. There's one right there right now. Jenin versus Farmaji. That's one.
Tribes.
There's another.
About.
We're talking about tribes, but then again, option. Do you know where I'm coming from? Labud tribe is Solana, yeah. It's not the same people, not the same family.
Okay, yeah, no, but they're two subclans. They're technically
I'm
different
talking
subclans.
about the way Abgal Habirkid Islayan.
Yep, they do. There's one right now.
No, not like that, bro.
So
Yeah,
let's not lie to each other.
I'll list it right now, please.
Let him list it.
There's a city in Lower Shibab, if you don't believe me, it's called Wan Lawen. There's two tribes going at it right now. Gal Ja'el and what is it? Gal Ja'el and Rahwan tribe. Two of them.
Gal Ja'el, yeah.
Okay.
That's one right now. If you're saying it doesn't happen anymore, it's happening right now. It happened in Abu Dawak legit a couple of months ago. Okay? Well, that's 1, 2. Kismai happened in Kismai, if you remember. I don't know who exactly was fighting. It was Hawir versus some poor, like, smaller tribe. That happened as well.
Hawir
happened.
Astaghfirullah. Hawir وحاكل بحان حوادله أبقال Hawir Gidir.
Yeah, I don't know which one of them were. There was a mixture of them fighting another tribe. That was like one tribe is another tribe. It happened in Kismai. What the heck? I'll look it up right now. Hold on.
Please, up to my because wallahi or billahi, I'm not trying to doubt you. Like this information is brand new and we have not heard it so far yet.
Almi right here heard of the Wan Lawen one. He can tell me right now. He can confirm that one.
Wan Lawen has maxaa degan Sirwin iyo Digli Marifla degan.
Yeah. And Gajah too. And they fought.
Okay, let me ask you a question. This
Hiram, oh my God, that's the biggest one.
No, let me ask you this question. Khalid speakers on Firi. Farmajo wants Gedo to come under the Federal Republic of Somalia, under its administration.
Yes.
But the Federal Republic does not allow Hiran to come under the federal state.
Well, you explain that to me all along. Why Hiran
say they're not happy with Amal. Some tribes say they're not happy with the Hirshibale.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. With all this Galmudug, Puntland, Jubaland, Somalia, Hebel, Kida, Somaliland. Do you guys think this is normal?
That's a different debate, though. That's a different debate. Completely. We're talking about something completely different right now.
No. But that's the purpose of issues causing in Somalia right now as well. That's the main issue.
It's a reality.
Puntland is right now thinking to run as a one country.
Well, inshallah, we're working now. But for right now, sadly, we have this federal system.
What?
But the facts are, you said there's no more tribal wars happening in Somalia. There's 50 happening right now.
You said Hawiya against Farmajo. I'm Hawiya. And I'm Hawiya Kadashte. I have not heard that.
Against Farmajo? I didn't say against Farmajo.
Yeah?
I said against some other smaller tribe. I forgot the name of the tribes. They were fighting Kismai a few months ago. Then there's one in Abu Dawak that was happening. There was one in Wan Lawen. He told me, Almi already confirmed that one. Kismai, Wan Lawen, Gedo, number 4. That's 4 right now. Galkaya, it always peaks up there, so you can't really say that one. That always happens. That's normal. Let me try to name other ones. There's legit 1,000, but I can't even legit think there's that many. Haran, that happens every single day nowadays. They're going at it right now. Like, it's sadly normal now. People that think tribal wars don't happen anymore, it's happening all the time.
Well, it doesn't happen to the extent where it doesn't happen to that extent.
Oh, they don't have the same weapons.
I have one tribe in my village that has against this. Yes, you have disputes. There's no way of disputing. There's disputes in tribes. طبعا وقبيل ويفهم وين. Like the way we used to. Hawirgida went to Bosasi, Kismai, and Majarten Udile, or the way they killed Isaks, or Hawirgida Abgasin Sudaya. It's not that way. So when we say there's Qabil killings, let's really tell the truth in terms of what kind of killings are these, how is it occurring, or what is it based on. That's all.
It's true.
Like,
it's the exact
not the same way the way we used to.
Yes, but the thing is that the only difference is that we don't have the same weapons, so less people die now. But the facts are the intensity is the exact same. It just doesn't get covered that much.
We have more dangerous weapons. Somalia right now is more grown.
No, we don't.
If I want to become a president right now in Somalia, was so sharhaya, boom, قبيلك guy those Saxon. حبت على وطا. Bro, Somalia, you become a warlord within a second. There's an
arms embargo. There's an arms embargo. There's not the same weapons as last time, bro. Come on.
No. With arms embargo, we have weapons coming through to us easily. Yeah, we're not like Eritrea. We have
light arms.
Why do you think Emirat bought a port? The main reason why they couldn't they went to Eritrea first because they had arm embargo. We have no arm embargo. That's why they came to Burra.
We have an arm embargo. What's that? Bro, up to me. I'm trying to be serious, but there is an arms embargo. That's a fact. The only thing that's allowed in the embargo is light arms. That one is a fact. If you don't believe me, you can look it up, but it's a fact. Like, come on.
Are you saying we're still underneath an arms embargo?
Yes, we're still underneath it. Yes, besides light arms, we're not allowed to have anything else.
Okay.
Of course, somebody cannot buy what type of arms they want.
Personally, I wouldn't even trust them with
each other with nuclear weapons, or we were killing each other with AK-47. So I don't think it's hard to find AK-47 around in Somalia.
No, but back in the 90s, we had more than AKs. We had proper bombs from the military that was disbanded. That's why the killings were worse.
There's no sense of arguing about Formaggio. So
yeah, well, I'm not going to argue Formaggio because it is.
No,
every
it's
time
not
I say
arguing. It's better to have productive conversation and make each other understand where we're coming from, rather than grabbing one gun and then everyone says kill each other. Rather let's have productive conversation. That's all.
No, but do you think it's heading that way with my man in there right now?
I actually think with my man in there and people being against him, Wallah al-Azim, I actually believe that might be heading there. Hassan was last time talking war. Ali Mahdi came last time after how many years from Turkey? Subhanallah, I don't want to speak bad about him. Like, how can we look at these politicians and say we respect them? Our politician that sold our ocean to Italy. Subhanallah.
Okay, so hold up. One little, I'll put it in there, yeah? You're saying they're speaking about war and everything. The mayor of Hamad was legit speaking about war himself. Why is that one allowed, but theirs is not? Explain that part.
He didn't say war. He said
about
specifically.
I'm
finish Mahmoud.
I'm first. He just said with that kind of Lena, like
yes, he said specific. Yeah.
We will kill anyone that tries to come up like against this. So why is he allowed, but the other ones aren't? What the heck? That's so stupid.
I'm making excuses for people who are warlords. Just to clarify.
What I little point here. Yeah. Sorry.
He's with Formaggio, but to say the people are against Formaggio are bad, but the people with Formaggio
he's appointed by him. He was appointed.
Am I saying anyone Formaggio is an angel? Have I said Formaggio is an angel?
Well,
have I said for anyone that says something negative and is in some Formaggio camp, or angel? No. Everyone makes mistake. Bring me the evidence, what they say, and then I will condone it. That's it.
But why? I know, but you're condemning one side, but you completely don't even mention the other side until we mention it. Do you know what I mean?
But of course, because we're having an argument. I'm pro Formaggio. Of course, I'm pro Formaggio right now because I've seen Formaggio Waka. I'm pro Formaggio. So why the hell am I gonna I'm gonna be listing stuff for you? You have to list stuff for me.
No, but you're listing things that are the complete same from. You know what I mean? You're saying stuff that contradict everything they've done. You know what I mean? You're saying this person is talking about war.
No. To make you feel self good, you can say I contradicted myself. Like I was talking facts up to man. Everything that was coming out of my mouth was facts.
Who's this person called Dua Dahir? I beg you, please get on because you're speaking the most random stuff in the world I've ever seen in my life.
What is he saying?
I don't even know. Our ports are getting better. That's fact. 4 of them were signed up to Ethiopia. Luckily, it hasn't gone through yet. The debt relief was started by Hassan Sheikh, not him. We have an army. Correct. We've always had an army. We have police force.
We always had the army, but let's be realistic to each other. Our army was bullshit.
It still is bullshit.
It's not bullshit no more. I don't think so. It's not bullshit no more. Somali will do so. Yeah, you guys want to take Somalia back to 1991.
The army is still bullshit on the fact that the soldier legit killed a person recently because he wouldn't exchange his note, so he killed him. the army is still bullshit. Clearly, it's Morian still. You know what I mean?
I think you're very biased. I think you name one thing and then you judge it upon the whole thing. So it's like
No, I'm just
it's
saying
like
the army is
it's
still
like
wrong.
exactly what the Adam do is when they call us terrorists. You see one terrorist attack and there's a Muslim that are terrorists.
That's mad. Ilmi, look after the panel. I'm coming back, yeah? I'm coming back in 5 minutes, guys, yeah?
Anyway,
Look after the
Khalid,
panel.
it's nice talking to you, though. Yeah, I need to go.
No, I'm coming back. Now I'm coming back in 5 minutes. Carry on, you guys. I'm gonna be back.
No, Elmi.
Yeah.
Elmi, what's your first name again?
Abdullah.
Abdullah Firi. You know the debt relief thing, yeah? He didn't even do it himself. It was started by someone else before him. Hassan Sheikh started the whole process. So the debt relief thing, yeah.
100%. Order the military horta waa sax under Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud. They did not get salary at the correct moment.
They didn't even get money.
waxaad uu saxay. Farmaajo did nothing good. qof ma korin. Farmaajo did something correct. He did something bad.
He did the registration thing. That's what I like about him.
Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud wax buu sameeyey and he did something wrong. But to say everything Farmaajo has done is only because of him. No, there were people before him.
As a process,
Sharif. Everything has a process. Meelay ka bilowdaa, meelay ka sii qof meesha ka tago qof kala sii waday. But to say everything is Farmaajo.
No. You don't hear it. I told you. I started with the conversation. Sharif started it. He built it. Turkey. He opened it fast. He made the gates open. Lakin, did you know what I said to you? Sharif took more. Lakin, people around him were people who were thieves. Abu, you're not hearing me. You think I'm here pro Farmaajo, and everyone else is fucked up. No.
100%. هذا really demand of 30 years old صدم million كده or hotel elite district. وصح, all of them are corrupt.
I didn't say anything bad about Sharif. Sharif, what would they say? Sharif wuba. Lakin dadkiisa aa tuuga ah. Dad kale u soo geliya. I don't want that update. I want Somalia to be the Somalia how it used to be. I'm almost 32 years old up to man. I've never seen Somalia in peace.
وصح وعرفت أمال محيط الأمال عبدي Army has never get paid before they got paid. نعم هذا أمال
someone else said
that's correct.
territory. Someone said Army took back territory. They haven't taken. What have they taken back? Hassan Sheikh took back legit how many cities? Barao. He took back like 50 cities. And what has he taken back? A couple of Tulo. Do you know what I mean? Meaningless. He hasn't had one proper campaign against us.
Anyone that supports Hassan Sheikh is bullshitting himself up to.
No, I'm not supporting him. But I'm just saying we're talking about territory.
What he did good. Don't say that Hassan has not done anything correct.
Yeah, what the heck? He's done. When talking about taking back land, he took back way more compared to this man. It's not even close. Our army took back nothing. Literally, the army is taking back nothing. If anything, we lost more land. We lost Jilib and Jamam and all that shit. We actually lost more under him than we got.
In the time of Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, the kid حمر على الشباب مع عاشورين. حتى عن شو قفل بكقاد.
But do you know about thing called Indian Operation Indian Ocean, something like that? They took back 100. They killed Godane, the leader. This man hasn't gone even close because it's not in his process to actually go in and kill someone or like get anything done. You know what I mean? It's not in his interest. It's not his interest.
Different topic. Okay, different topic. Yeah, خالد واحد كان كحلنا.
والله بالله.
Let's talk about somebody else.
Working at the Gesuro, like والله بالله, all I hear is biasness. أقسم بالله, I'm sorry to say.
Bias to who? We don't spoil you.
You up to man. Everything you keep saying the whole time. I think you contradiction yourself. Keep saying the whole time you're saying Farmaajo, it's not his nature not to do this. It's not his nature not to do this. It's not his nature. I think you keep putting the man down and you're listing everything that's bad about this man. And then you have the audacity to say then, oh, people before him were there, done this. Up to you are anti-Farmaajo. Wallahi billah, you have to admit that to yourself. If you really be honest to yourself, admit that you are anti-Farmaajo. You don't want Farmaajo to succeed. So stick to that at least. Don't say, yes, Farmaajo done goodness, but then every time you open your mouth, you're listing only bad stuff.
But I listened to the good stuff before. I said the vegetation of soldiers.
Let's be realistic with each other. So that's the problem. He would never want people from other tribes to be presidents.
I'm from Barawa. We will never become president ourselves. Do you know what I mean? I don't care who does. I listed good things he did, but I'm also listening to bad things. I'm looking at the comments and I'm replying to the comments. So, do you know what I'm trying to say?
You from Barrow?
Huh? Yeah, we're never gonna become anything. But come on, man, who we kidding?
No. You can never say never.
Subhanallah.
Oh, not anytime
Farmajo, you know how long before Farmajo became president? Who has Siad Barre, the only Marayhan? How many years afterwards Farmajo became another Marayhan? We can never become president. Somalia,
no, we won't. We're
we
very
never
small.
know who becomes president.
Maybe in 50 years.
شعب قفاعا كرسي ولا سينا.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
But under the current system, no. Inshallah, but under the current system, no. In the current situation, no. Sadly, no. That's not how it works.
He's correct. Let's be real. صح وصحيح أبشر. Let's be real.
From the current system, we won't. That's just a fact.
You don't know. What are you? From constitution constitution is a handwritten thing. Constitution. You want Somalia to be in a warlord country, to be
why would I want that? I'm the last person who wants that.
That's how you sound. That's how you sound. I've already established that, and I cannot continue this conversation. Because we're running around circles. I have a viewpoint, you have a viewpoint, and here's a viewpoint.
You're the one that's hey.
Okay, fair. هذا نيجا أبشر وضحي مدحوين من غكري. He's basing on the 4.5 system. قف أهوي أو دارات إهن مدحوين اسمع ما كنقول.
Right,
yes or no?
Basing it on the history, basing it on the history, I've not seen it. Lakin Allahu a'lam, I can say. I cannot say no, definite answer.
No, but he said on the specific on this thing because his Barrow people, I don't want to sound disrespectful to Abshir, but they are in the 0.5. So man,
there's 0.5 yes.
Okay. Let's be
real. No, my dad's in the one. My dad's in the one. We're cool. My dad's in the one.
So there we go up to please. He's basing his whole argument on anti-Farmajo there.
But it's a small one. It's a small one. You know what I mean?
It's on the one. Still 4.5 mukujirta. Yes or no up to man?
My mom is, but my dad, luckily he isn't.
What?
So King of Punt, Somalia Hawi Darod Lama King of Punt says Somalia is Hawi and Darod country.
Look at this guy, man. Who said that Somalia is Hawi Darod country? Nothing will change. Who does the man?
But that's the only two people kind of running it.
People like him
I know.
Causing the warlords.
I know, but if we be realistically, wallah, in history, since we're gonna be talking about history, that's the only two tribes that Kursiga are so far.
Yes, true though.
Correct.
Yes.
So in a way, I know he might be. I feel like he's.
Darod and Hawiya were they have the biggest tribes there. You fall under boom. Who runs today? Marayhan, Darod, Majartan, Abgal, Hawadla, Hawir Gidir. They have the biggest tribes in Somalia.
Nah.
But I'm in Saq, yeah. I'm in Saq right now, yeah.
What about the Rahab? Saq is even bigger than Hawiya Mokwinya.
No, I don't know, wallah, but then again, do you think a Saq person like me could be Prime Minister or President of Somalia?
Who do you think was the former Prime Minister of Somalia? Before when Khaira was sacked.
What about the Rahamween as well? What about the Al-Ads and the
Isaac became prime minister as well, innit? When Khaira was sacked. Mahdi.
It was transitional.
Mahdi's not Isaac, man. Mahdi's gonna be several.
Was he not prime minister?
He's not Isaac, man.
Who voted him to vote as a Who voted him? Farmajo voted him in position.
He didn't vote him. He was transitional.
We have Isaacs in politics. We have Isaac Hildewans in Somalia.
Facts. But he was never voted though. He was transitional. He was a deputizing while they picked a new one. At no point did he have actual real.
So who voted him to be the vice prime minister? Who voted him to be there?
He was chosen in the cabinet.
He was chosen. Thank you very much. Who was he chosen by? Sha'ab Somalia, by the MPs of Somalia, right or wrong?
No, the MPs don't pick the cabinet. The prime minister picks the cabinet.
Sorry. But the president of Somalia, I'm saying, and the prime minister of Somalia.
No, the PM. The president doesn't choose. The PM chooses his cabinet. That's how it works.
No, president of Somalia have to approve. Afterwards, when he left, President Farmajo had to approve him to be there. He had to be approved.
No, the way it works is the president appoints the PM. the president appoints the PM. The PM is then approved by the parliament. When
You
the
have to be
PM
approved.
is
But who?
he
There
prevent-
we
he
go. You're
presents
coming
the
back to my first point. You're coming back to my first point. Yeah, approve Gareya. Sha'ab Somali. People of Somali. Those people. They are
Who?
Hawiya approve Gareya. Darod approve Gareya. Anyone approved. So we are not. My base is Somalia. You can become president if you want. Sha'ab committee. What they call you can become president.
Under this current formula, you can, because you're locked out after you take one position. You can't go into another position.
صح
For
on
you,
the
for you, if as soon as I answer one question, you come with another dilemma.
Sorry, guys, on the panel, Khalid, Abshir, and Ilmi, yeah? Sister Du'udar, she asked, why do we have a prime minister and a president? Okay, anyone know?
Most countries have that.
Power
Most
sharing.
countries have. The president is the executive, and the prime minister, he controls essentially the judiciary and all that stuff. That's why we have two. France has both. Most countries have both. Besides America,
It's like Germany. Germany has a chancellor and they have a president.
yeah,
I
literally
want
every
more
country.
It's a normal.
Most
international
Yeah, but
and in the
well,
country.
a lot of countries have that. But it's a normal.
Most countries have it.
thing. Even when you go to Bahrain, Bahrain has a king and they have a prime minister.
Ethiopia has the same thing, but the thing is, you don't know who the president is because the prime minister has all the power.
No,
The prime
but I
minister,
think
the president is the ultimate power. He has the executive power. The prime
Nah,
minister.
sometimes it isn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes the other way around. Sometimes the other way around. The prime minister has more power, like in Ethiopia and whatnot, in Israel and all that.
No, but in our case, I'm talking about.
In our case, yeah. In our case, yeah.
Do you think it's necessary then, in our case?
I
sharing.
think
What
there
about
has to be a
sharing?
little bit of.
Like
power.
I've said, yeah,
There has to be
I'm
a
sorry,
power- there has to
Ilmi,
be a split of power. You can't give
like I'm
100%
saying,
power
with
to one
me,
person.
you know, with me, I know I have a waswas and a nightmare of, the Greater Somalia thing, isn't it? I'm more onto as a Somalilander. Like, I'm gonna give my opinion. I've always said this, and I'll be clear to everyone so everyone knows. I'm on this tearing everything down, and every place be itself. In the Yala Somalin, and like a whole I want to move like the European Union or collect. Do you think that's more possible, Khalid?
What? Say that. Explain
Like for me, my sort of whole thing is to move like a unit or collect.
Hey.
I don't see one president. I'll say like let Somaliland do its thing, Puntland. But now that they don't, so
What are we gonna answer to?
as a voting system, what do you think as a block? They vote done to good lagi ciidan and nagadahay. So what do you think of that?
That's that's basically you opening a can of worms to
Put in a box.
Allah's that's impossible up to man. That's very
That's the
impossible.
balkanization of Somalia. That wouldn't be good for anyone.
That
Once
would
you
be
balkanize
impossible
Somalia,
to do up to man. Wallah al-Azim.
Nah,
There has to be I would be for this system. I would be for the system of America.
that's the system we have right now.
Ismailia, Lakin, there's one federal state.
Yeah, but as a Somalilander, I did that before, and look what happened to me. I got raped, killed by my own people. Like a Holocaust happened to me.
What
like
happened
a
to
Somali
you
all
up to
of
people
it.
who were raped by your own people?
Come on.
As well.
The North. No, but I'm saying bombardment, rape, humiliation. I know you could die. It's a hard.
Hawiya was fighting each other. Everyone was
No, but
dying
that's عقل حمى. والله that's عقل حمى. Come on, man, bro.
Everyone was dying.
This is why.
We can't just put one tribe in we feel different.
He's talking about the 80s. He's talking about the 80s.
Cool. This is why I don't really even like to talk to a lot of people that don't really understand this type of conversation, bro.
Khalid from Smart Speakers, I understand where you're coming from, yeah? And wallah, you're speaking facts. No, you're speaking.
I'm a nice type of Isaac, brother. The rest of you tell you, fuck off, Khalid, lad. They'll tell me, Khalid, you're not too Isaac enough as well, innit, yeah? But this is why I'll try to sit on the table with guys like this, yeah? And I think to myself, wallah, once by Khiyama, so I came running, and you are not even giving me, wallah, you're not even giving me the consideration to say, all right, cool, I hear where you're coming from. But go ahead, man.
I will tell you where I'm coming from. You know why?
And this is why a lot of Isaac people have a problem with this.
Yeah?
A lot of Isaac people have this type of problem. Go ahead, my bro. Come on, correct me.
I'm saying just this. Is Somalia that bother al So if now today Majarten who killed Majartens? By with the help of my people providing them with the guns to go to kill Darods. Okay. Markaz while Solab, they came back. Aidid went against Ali Mahdi. They had to fight. Hamar al-Skulenai, al-Skudilai. Abu, I'm not saying inna Allah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. qof kasta oo wadanka Soomaali oo Soomaalinimo ku dhintay iyo Musliminimo ku dhintay Ilaahay jannata firdaws geliyo. We cannot say, and there are people who done good. There's, for example, a man that is my tribe. I don't know if maybe you know him, Khalid, who took back the plane back to Djibouti. Have you heard that story?
But that was one guy. There was one guy, but I played the video. No, but Khalid, I played the video of Tawankov. Tribe named, they're still walking around, and these guys were bombing the shit. No, but والله الواحد يقص. No, والله الواحد يقص. أنا قلنا you know, this is محل بلادهم كأفكيس كفهمان حويان كنا أورتيس كفهمان إنه إن يرو فهم قال والله لا أنا. No, the Somali the band bunch شكنا بروما بكمه معنا. And the angles I'm coming from is that was one guy, but the rest were bombarding. Then I'm trying to say, from me and my perspective, how I see, and this is how it's going to be, and this is why a lot of South people don't really want to sit on the table like this, yeah? Is that common fact? Yeah, of course, this might happen to me again. How do I know? And plus, how do I know? No, it's happened to me. I came running with the team to join with the man them. They say, let's create this big boy team. I'm the one that got shitted over, killed, bombarded. Nowhere else in Somalia, its own people in it. Like, I don't know. Have we sent a bullet back though? Well, Allah could have Somaliland ever sent a bullet back and killed people? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, دولة ما سكعلني though. الدولة بدضمان لنا. Did we go after people?
دولة كلها دولة سيس وعلسان ما حكلوا زبوا معنا قبيلة أسكي علسان
قبيلة كيه
What do you mean? Which one?
What do you mean? قبيل ما صور إيك والدولة صورت
سياد برا didn't go
دولة ديس أصورت
He go attack the whole Isaac or a particular
he did. Even the ones in Hammer he did.
Come on, man. Wallahi, this is what I'm saying, my bro, man. My bro. I don't know what this is what I'm saying. This is why I opened up Somali speakers. I want to hear what you're saying. No, you shake, Wallah. Can't tell me something.
Last time I heard someone saying in subhanallah, even this is my uncle saying, what happened in Somaliland was genocide. How is that genocide?
It is genocide. What do you mean?
It is, man. It was a massacre against his own people, just to wipe out these people.
So what happened to the people of Darod? Was it not? What happened there?
That wasn't genocide. That's fighting on fighting. That's a fact. That's not the same.
It's not the same.
Sorry, boss.
Okay. Darod kia hogaaminaya, Morgan sama hogaaminayna.
Yeah, legit.
Darod ya weerare. I did my
weerare. Darod.
Yeah.
Darod ya weerara. What do you mean? درجة وين؟
عيديد أو مجرتين مريحان مورنين. Did not go there.
وين سياد برا هذا سياد برا وين إذا كل الجيران. Yes. And they were majority Darod maybe I don't know but وين سياد برا and these people.
They killed people at Jazeera Beach in Hammer. What do you mean? They killed them in this capital city. They weren't even involved in the fight. They were pulled out of their houses at night, sent to the beach, and were executed.
But I think
أبقال والد أبقال توالد
yes
أبقال والد أبقال الدلاء أبقال مركز على الدلاء
No, not like that.
If you want to talk about tribe or my tribe more than your tribe, then it can be back and forth. Hammer Jogo or Somali والد الدلاء simple.
Back then, no, there wasn't. In the 80s, we're talking about the 80s before like the collapse. We're talking about the 80s. Only one group was targeted.
At the moment, yes, the Isaac people were targeted.
In the 80s, after the 80s, then it was all out war.
After the 80s, there was the Hawiye or Sojist.
Well, after the 80s,
أبقى على سوجستي أو قبيل كي سوجستي ما تماشى مكوين ويا. Am I making sound?
Hey, hold on, wait, who? Yak suggested. They had all the power.
I did.
Yes, but that was 50. You control half the city. They control the other half.
Yeah. أعوذ بالله. Where did you get this information from?
No.
It was the green zone.
Let's talk sense horta. We talking about Siyaad Barre horta wuxuu weerar Isaaq waa la ogyahay kaas waxa ku dhacda wax la
أنا
xadkari
كراي لكن هو
Okay,
الرأي
let me speak. Okay, let me speak. After that, wuxuu kusoo jeestay hawiyaha. Hawiyaha markaas maxaa soo baxay Ali Mahdi iyo General Ciidiida soo baxeen.
وكا
Nimankaas xamar ay ka saareen. Kaas waa la ogyahay. Waxay ka saareen nimanka siyaadba la jiraan iyo dadka macquul inuu oo daaroodka ay sheegayaan ay ku sii raacsiyaan. Ilaa uu naxariis waxa dhintay. Laakiin waxa xamar ka dhacday habeenkii iyo abgaa u dhaxayso. Kaas waa
That's
qabiil
between
la
them.
isdileen. Siyaad bar hadloona. Siyaad bar
Yeah, we're talking about. Yeah.
mudug waa soo weeraray habeenkii wuu dilay abgaa wuu dilay qabiil wuu dilay. Like let's be real. Si oo nimankaas u dilay. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. And you have to remember also when Siabar was fleeing Hammer, he went towards the south and he killed more people on his way out. His group killed more people on the way out. They starved people to death. Like this man was a horrible man. You can't even put him in discussion.
Come on, yeah.
He killed how many in Baidoa? He killed tens of thousands per day. They starved to death because they took their reserves in food. His people killed how many in Baghdad and Ged? Like he killed how many?
Mm-hmm.
Like
and I
I
still
wouldn't
listen, bro. Listen, I grew up blaming Darod people having authority wahan, but then when I like you say, Khalil, well, I run to one accent here, and I want to teach a lot of my South people this. But I don't know what Allah, you know that, and certain people weren't really involved. So there is more to the story, but we need to be honest. We need to have these honest conversations, well, Allah. That's what it is. Okay.
صح.
It's it that you know the ones, and that's what it is. And I want to learn how many other people it happened to. Yes, my bro.
Conversation. That's the only way.
Yes.
I think Khalid Hussein means everybody was attacked. That's what he means. In the sense,
I think my point is everyone was attacked. I'm never gonna say that Kina Malalay. I'm not gonna what can in Kira. I cannot do that. So
I hear that, bro.
Like my point line is this. I need wadani ahay. Ana wadani.
Yeah, same here.
Somal. waddankayga faraxsanahay waddankayga waa ixtiraamay waa jeclahay. I'm not saying that malalaayin ma inkirayo history laakiin dad badan Soomaali waa lagu dilay. Some people were killed worse, some people were killed less, some people were killed this, some people were killed this way. Laakiin if we keep looking back at the history the whole time really بخير hormarayna أعوذ بالله.
No, but Khalid, the angles I'm coming from is we need to do this. I'll tell you why. We need to, because look, I'm no Khalid, no Khalid. No, Khalid. The way I'm looking at it is, look, as this generation, maybe we can't there, like we were like refugee first generation gems, and scattered all over the world. We have to look at a year of it's the age of information as well. We're not in the dark ages. We're in the year of information. Everything's accessible. Khalid, run accent. And if everyone's gonna look at history like, oh, you're sitting, but we need to look at it broadly, honestly. Because I knew how I grew up here. I thought it was a Darod malicious against everyone else. And then it's also, and I'm trying to deprogram myself and listen to other people's points of views. Do you understand? Okay, well.
They gave him a house in Somaliland. Because he made a good decision. Islamia, he followed the Islamic rules to not kill innocent children, women, and everything.
The guy that said the but that's Somali Nimo. Yeah, but that's Somali. No, but Khalid, that's Somali Nimo. What that guy did is a Somali Nimo.
Yes.
But what about the guys? But
people, my line is the.
But there was 11. I'm trying to say there was 11 more people pilot Lagarane middle. But I played this video. A lot of people from Amal Sisti and Amal Abdi and Chaya. They named their tribe, their third name, their Nanesto, their Hayan. These guys failed. Then South African militias to finish off the job. Mercenaries. Come on, Khalid. There has to be some type of wall.
Quick little. I'll put this in there. Yeah, I'll put this little thing in there. Yeah.
Go on up, my broski.
There's one that lives in America. Yeah, I forgot his name just now. He's on the tip of my tongue. Everyone knows his name.
2K. 2K.
That's the one. Why the hell's Famaja posting in a photo with him? Explain that much.
Is his cousin?
I don't even know.
See, this man's like how big. Bro, come on, man. How many times do I have to say it? I have to spell it out. And the second thing I want to
was in Hammer. Is this an Hawaii? Latali Hawaii. Famaja.
Man, yeah, he is. He got a job, but what the hell are you guys saying, man? And another second thing I want to say, I hate
He's a
when we speak
Qabilist.
about
Did you
these
just
sort
say
of.
that? Farmaj is a Qabilist.
I just explained it. He took a photo with him and
No,
he's
no,
made
but
him a,
did you
gave
just
him a
say?
job.
Did you make that bold statement to say Farmaj is Qabilist? And you're
I
not
gave
you're not anti
1,000
Farmaj.
It's
You
another
said
example.
Sheikh Sharif was قبيلist. Sheikh Sharif was قبيلist. You said Sheikh Sharif was قبيلist.
How is
Why
he
can't I
Qabilist?
say Farmaajo isn't?
Farmaj is a Qabilist.
Yes, we gave
Who
examples.
isn't?
You can't give one example.
Even you. أنا أقول قبيلist معاه.
So am I.
What's wrong with you? Of course, me too.
Qabilist أو قبيل كان بس أرجع عشاي.
No, come on, it's different.
No,
Now. Like, Elmi, you're not.
قبيلة
Abdullah, you're not.
منكم. You need to look at the قبيلات قبيلist.
قبيل أي قبيلة
أنا
وكردوني.
قبيلست عشان قبيلست وحاول قف أكتر قبيلك يثبته وصعده.
That's
That's
disgusting.
what he's. That's what he said there. That's what the question is. You made the bold statement of saying what قبيلست. Are you sticking to that statement of Tiban and saying قبيلست? Why he's only after his tribe?
Listen, one quick thing, yeah. I hate when we speak about these sort of conversations because if you see the comments,
question that you made the statement. I didn't put it in your mouth. You
Sorry?
said
No.
Farmaajo. As soon he said something about Farmaajo, you woke up and you said, yes, Farmaajo. This guy is anti this. He's anti this. A Qabilist. Do you think Farmaajo is a Qabilist?
I legit, bro. What do you mean? I gave you an example. Yes, I believe he is. Abdullah gave 1,000 examples. What do you mean?
1,000 examples. MashaAllah.
Yes.
Tabarakallah.
Yeah.
Wallah al-Azim.
قالوا
Wallah, now, wallah, slowly, knowing that a lot of people in Somalia think this way is sad. Wallah, go on, Abu.
Nick Mahmoud, King of Pimp said, never seen a Habib defend Farmaajo like this. Khalid must be a sheikh. Go on.
Aniga, if I was a Qabilist today, أذكر Sheikh Sharif, Sheikh Ahmed, يعلم هذه أتاجر لها.
So you're not Habib.
I will be sitting here right now and preaching for 2 hours and talking about Sheikh Sharif, Sheikh Ahmed يعلم هذه. لكن أنا ودن كيجا أرجعلها again and again and again. And that what I've seen so far, what they're doing is good. Sheikh Sharif done some good stuff. Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Farmaajo done some good stuff. Mashallah, tabarakallah. Khair done some good stuff. Absolutely. Farmaajo and Khair are working together. We are seeing some light in Somalia. Mashallah, tabarakallah.
But now they're snaking each other though, Khalid.
Yeah?
Now, the other day, do you see that Shirka? He's snaking him.
He snaked him. There we go. He snaked him though, like him.
Farmaajo snaked him first.
No. Khair snaked him. Khair's people came behind him and said, "Warniyo, Rezu Wazari willi gaina anak herka magarin." We never got to this stage. Yeah, it's so sharaf.
Okay, one quick question, yeah. Now he was always gonna do it like
I think anything positive about Farmaajo, I think you would never agree to it. Go on, quick question, boy.
What even positive? Forget about that. All I wanted to say is, I was trying to say before, I hate these sort of conversations because if you look in the comments, it's the most toxic thing in the world. I hate when smart people can't even like have a proper conversation. If you look in the comments,
why is this toxic comments here? Everyone that's not listen doesn't want to listen, then don't listen. We're having a
the links in the chat, man. The links in the chat. Don't pay it. Yeah.
We're having
the links right here, man.
No,
I'm not even from the north.
No one's insulting each other. We're having a productive conversation.
I'm not even from the north, but when I see these comments about there'll be worse things that'll happen to him, how is a kid in the west gonna say that sort of thing? Like, what the heck is that? You're some kid, like,
some
sit down.
Here, never seen Habirgidar defend Farmaajo like this. Khalid must be a Habirgidar. You see these people, you see these people up to man.
They're kids sometimes. So I love these people. Like,
the whole time, if you want to quote me right. Yeah, I'm Abgal.
Yeah. If it's Khair snaking Farmaajo, never talks about his opposite. They are the one who are obsessed with Farmaajo. Amal Abdi, wallahi, I don't know. Wallahi, sometimes you can't even. Sometimes you can't
read the same perspective.
That's the problem. That's the problem, Firi. That's the problem again. Abgal, Farmaajo, Tagera. What the hell? Why? Why not? Abgal, Muslim, Somali,
Abdullah.
You see that mentality up to man. You see that mentality right there.
That's Qabilist though. That's Qabilist mentality. Well, listen, but Khalid, what I really want to know, broski, is why are you? Because the whole image, it looks like everyone in the Mogadishu, everyone's kind of against. Why are you pro Farmaajo? Explain that to me.
I don't think everyone they're doing demonstrations in Somalia right now as we are speaking. Farmaajo, that button. Let's be honestly, without being biased right now, Farmaajo, people are doing demonstrations in Somalia, as you can see. Not only me, so they're screaming for Farmaajo. wadani qof oo wadankiisa gadaynin waa la jecel yahay qof oo maanta badda saxiixin waa la jecel yahay qof maanta
afar dekad maxaa marka
He sold out after the shit. He sold out already. He legit let other troops come in. He sold out already.
I think
This man sold out.
do you know selling out means and giving contracts, giving work, giving
cannot
building a
bring the
country. You know
contract.
what? Building a country, you need to open a little bit of lenience. This is the business.
you're gonna bring in
economy has to grow. Economy
you have to
has
bring
to
in-
grow. But if
you
you
have
are
to bring-
selling Badadi to Kenya and saying
Who
this is a
sold
lot
it?
more Somalia, this
Who
belongs
sold
to Kenya, that's it. That's difference.
Who sold it?
Allah, but you don't even know, yeah.
No, who sold it? I want to know. There was no selling. It was an MOU signed, and that was completely immediately when it came back to Hamad. They said no, to it.
They're not letting, okay, that was good. That was a good thing to do. MashaAllah, that was a very good thing
It
to
was
do.
an MOU, and nothing was actual official signing. It was called an MOU.
That was okay. That
Memorandum.
was a good thing to do. That was a good thing to do. But that's why we are in the international code right now fighting it. Yeah, MashaAllah.
You know, the international court. You know, most people don't understand this. Yeah, the international court is not about what they claim
No,
to.
we are fighting.
Oh,
We are fighting it for no reason.
no, what we're fighting for is Kenya honestly believes every border in the world when
Hudud
it comes
Kenya
to
are
America,
قاتل. Hudud Kenya
No,
measure. Hudud Kenya, the line between the ocean between Somalia and Kenya that was separating was a little bit 180. Now it's I think 210 more. They took a little bit the side of us. That's what
No.
we're disputing up to man. The whole
No.
dispute is about that.
No, the dispute is not about that. The dispute is they believe it should run parallel, and our dispute is no, it should follow the land border. That's
Okay,
the
that's
dispute.
exactly what I'm saying to you.
Yes,
Hey,
but
who
the dispute
sold
has
them?
selling the
Exactly
ocean.
what I'm saying to you. I said to you, that's the whole dispute. And what happened is Sharmaka gave them the green light, saying, "Okay, you're right. This is yours." That's the whole
No,
dispute.
it's not.
Man.
It's not because they in court they haven't even presented that as evidence. The only evidence Kenya is
It's not there
presenting.
yet. We're not there. We coming to the first. We are only there for we won the first battle. Now, Alhamdulillah, inshallah ta'ala, we will win the court, and the hill
will-
will be by us for Somalia. We won
Would
the
they not
first
bring it
battle.
up?
Some
Would they not bring that up at the beginning?
They're not going to bring up the
the
MOU.
the
They're not
court
gonna
system.
bring
The
up
court
MOU at
system
all.
has. I'm not
Because
a
they know
lawyer.
it's
I'm not a
fake.
lawyer. I don't know how the lawyers work and operate. Like in the court system, we were Somalia and Kenya are fighting right now in international court in Hague. That's it. It's not a
Yes,
dispute
but-
of it's not that. It's a dispute of
Warfare,
ocean.
No,
والقال حسينو ninka
Allah.
afar dekadoo saxiixay Ethiopia is a landlocked country. He's bringing in navy military ismasunusa. They want Somalia. Okay, that is good. But Kenya ko niyo ada Kenya ta maxaa ka galniyo Kenya passport ma ku diid waag hore niyo maxaa ku dhacsan
Kenya African ad degnaan oo xaafad la dhaho Runda oo Qatar ani Kenya maanta barasho ma igi dhiman maash alxamdulillah Kenya afar sano
Okay,
soo degnaan
maanta-
jira
okay,
alxamdulillah
let me ask you
ana
this.
najuus waa inay
Hey,
kidogo
okay, they say,
laakiin ana xaqa ka
maanta
hadlooya
Kenya, Ethiopia,
gadaasheed ogta
which-
way kaftan matal gees la saaro xaqa laga hadlooya
Okay, Ethiopia, Kenya, Kuwait, which one of those two countries is the number one enemy of Somalia?
Ethiopia and Kenya.
Ah,
Yeah, which one? Name one.
Wallahi,
Which one?
I'm
of them?
not gonna lie to you. I find both of them enemies.
But which one? If you had to pick one.
Right now,
let-
who is the hot zone?
hot zone.
Kenya. Right now, for me, hot zone is Kenya.
It's because it's who you choose to see as an enemy. That's not the whole zone.
Marka ogta Kenya, when Ethiopia was bombing us, Ethiopia was our hot zones. فحد يجي على طول عليك يا الشعب الإثيوبيين دولة إثيوبيا دي يجري دولة
Just
إثيوبيا
because-
على طول عليك قد يجري. When Ethiopia was killing us, Ethiopia was number one hot zone. Like now, our hot zone is
They still
when we
are
have to
killing
look
us.
at Kenya.
They still are killing us though. They kill 15 in Baydor. They're killing some in Beledweyne now. They're killing people every day.
Up to Firis.
There's still a
Khalid,
house. We should look at it. We should
Khalid.
refuse to look at it.
Khalid, are you still there?
Yeah, broski, I'm still here. Big up AB. Yeah, Wagwan Khalid, talk to me.
واسي بحي إن شاء الله تعالى. Was a good discussion though.
حبيبي تشوك السلام عليكم all.
Alaikum salam. I think AB wants to say something to you. Wait 1 second, Khalid.
يرجوك dispute kana sheegaysiin walaalo hayga ka jira yeah marka hore waa in dawlad Soomaaliya waa in dawlad soo yeelataa walaal igare. So really the only time that we can win that dispute there is when after the election we have a clear mandate, yeah, we have a clear government. Because right now the only reason why Kenya can't do this and mess about, yeah, is because there's no clear ruler of Somalia. There's no clear one
No, AB,
government
AB.
that has the
Can I,
power.
Maybe
can I
what I
come in?
don't understand. We have a
Waxyar.
president. The dispute wala wala there. We
Wala
already
wala
had, we
inay
already,
meel ma
we already,
gaadhayso ilaa ay
the
dowlad
first
yeelato
decision
meesha
was made
sharaf
up.
leh ma fahantay yeah
The first decision was made up to Ma'an, and we won the first court hearing. Now this dispute is going to continue. So it has nothing to do with being. We have a president. The presidency. We still have a president. We still have a functional government. We still have a House Speaker. We still have MPs. Somalia
we
is
have
not
listen
no government right now.
hold on you said Somalia has a functioning government. How many functioning governments does it have?
How many? You
One.
asked me if he has a functional government. The answer
We
is
have
yes.
one functional government.
We have one federal government or Jamhuriya Somalia. We have one federal government. How many governments do we have?
Wow,
We have
okay.
states. We have states. We have states. Don't get the states confused with the federal government.
Okay. So up to Ma'an marka leedahay iyo mi up to Ma'an ay leedahay Ma'an ma jeedid waxay ku leedahay aniga arintii faqastan wadaya Somaliland ma jirto waa state weeyaan miya hoosta ka imanaysa Soomaaliya
طبعا
faqasha aniga ilaa imanaysa up to Ma'an ay leedahay
فيري
Hey,
you can
calm down, calm down.
aggressive
no it's the reality ولا it's the reality
aggressive have a constructive
Brother Jamil, your camera's on.
have a constructive conversation.
Your camera's on.
have a constructive conversation.
You have to recognize and respect each other walaalo Soomaaliya mushkiladda haysta maanta yemi inkar ayaa saaran wire they do not recognize and respect each other. Do you understand? Yeah? Ma fahamtay? So ninkaagan kula dawlad kaliyan leenahay adduunyadu soo markayso walaal Malawi markay imanayso gobolka adigu leedahay waa Somaliland is a state
ma London markaas imaado dhaho ma London or Birmingham Bristol isku imaado dhahan warniyo idinka maanta we don't like these rules we let's form our own country. So
it's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. Meesha taariikh ay leedahay walaal. Taariikh ay leedahay Soomaaliya taariikh ka horeysa walaal.
Well, في تاريخ مثل أختي when the day everyone started a agreement تاريخ the مركز أوبلاده تاريخ the مركز when you gonna start the تاريخ when you want.
أنا كأكو كنا ولا تاريخ. Listen, على كينا أنا كأكو كنا كودي. حريتنا أنا كأكو كنا حريتنا أنا كقاضنا ولا. Yeah. So I'm saying to you, stop wasting your time. Recognize and respect each other. I think all you're doing is you go around in circles. Claiming to have a president, fam. That's a functioning government, fam. The president seems to want to be the president, the prime minister. He wants to be the local police officer. Bro, what the hell is wrong with this guy for much? I mean, ninka asad kula I am madaxweyne Soomaaliya yeah. Ninka wuxuu ku leeyahay haday Somaliland soo hoskali weydo ciidankii Ethiopia soo diraya. Do you know what his plan was? Ilaahay amarkii Ilaahay ka qabtay. His plan was to start a war between Puntland and Somaliland and he knows that Somaliland would cross them easy So what he would do, he would use the Ethiopians. Let me finish. He would use the Ethiopians, who are now fighting amongst themselves. Amarki Ilahi. Do you get it? This is God's plan, homie. This ain't mine. God's plan is the world.
تصبح الخير ولا الناس أبين وأنا أحسن غير أسكو أكنها.
ما حاب أعرس رونتك عرس هذا رونتك عرس ولا.
وراه ABs did you
ما حي شاب كلنا حريتنا دي تدونو.
والله بالله.
نعسني يوش أنا حريتنا دي أبس.
I don't know where.
Thank you very much, AP. Thank you very much.
People like you. We need to discuss this, fam. We need to get this resolved.
People like you. You really go the
people like me recognize and
have the mentality of war.
I recognize Somaliland, I recognize Puntland, I recognize Jubaland, I recognize Somalia, and I recognize Western Somalia. Somali Galbeed. Do you understand? Waxa soo dhan waan aqoonsay saaxiib. Ma fahamtay? I'm not people like you who's coming with a fucking mentality.
إلى يوم القيامة قالك أو لكن وركادي هلا فهم وركادي كرامي الشخصية لاته ما دس قيل أو
ما قيلنا أي هرجيسي وكاله ولا هرجيسي وكاله على كاي وكن هذا ما يعني والله وما مولانا
هذا وولد أتابع معه
والله كعب مكولي كريم أبتي لك لا ما دنا ولا حدا هنا كير الشاحي يبنى يدورين الساق قصيو ولا حدا شوي
وولد أهانا وفكروا سا وولد أهان مالك بالمولوسية بالقصة وولد باكو بيلان هذا ما وولد ما وهد له
ما حد شاغنيسا صاحب انا waxaan tan kuleeyahay ana waxa ku leeyahay
yes Samiga yes my brother
جزاك الله خير
But show nice, man. Thank you for coming through. Come on, man. No, we're gonna do this. We do this every Wednesday. Wednesdays and Saturdays. So sorry, bro, Khalid, we do this Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Always Wednesdays and Saturdays, man. Always. Please hit up the subscribe button. Hit up the notification button. Always jump through, bro. You killed certain man today. Wallahi, my man went in today.
Abu AP وحناقسينا جات وحعنو يشحن
أنا أبتي نين يا مالا يعني كوان يوم أنتظر معاودا نجيسنا أبتي يو دا كوريو شيء جانا يتسموريتا محي بلا 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 فهم failed fucking state على سكينا ماشي failed state reality ماشي دي بندون إنه بسنو يمي لكن حرية دي سي سجى he doesn't even recognize himself فهم يسوق واحد كلام مغضى ها ماشي نوع state
AB
go on
how you been Maji I haven't seen you in a long time
ما شاء الله جزاك الله خير والله سودو
والله we need someone like AB to come in because like homie was going in circles for a bit I was like bro my man kept going in circles. I was like, shit, I need someone to go hard. And AB came in.
Well, like, big up Khalid, man. I need to give this guy a mod furthermore, man. I'm going to give him a mod.
Khalid, hold on. Sorry, because they don't want to hear it because they want to run away because, yeah. Reality كعرّة والله. Do you know why? واحد ليهم برنامج فوقه يا وشقينا يا. برنامج فوقه.
Now, do you know who it was, yeah? He's the first Abigail brother I've seen that supports Farmajo to the core.
Hey, man, we can't really verify that, to be fair. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. The man's accent was not correct.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, trust me. Oh yeah, literally, I could claim anything right now. I've seen it myself. People will claim something else just to help their agenda. Trust me. But like the Farmajo thing, like there's people in this chat I can tell are uneducated. I'm not trying to be rude, but these people are uneducated. Sadly, they haven't been educated on what they're talking about. They're just saying anything. Like they see things they see on Twitter and they say it here. Do you know what I mean? And that's the number one issue in the smart community right now. People
it's your information. It's the year information. I keep saying that. I keep saying it to everyone, man. Google and thingies made everyone smart.
No, not even Google. Well, that's not even Google. It's propaganda. People see propaganda and they believe it. They're naive. They want to believe the best. You know what I mean? And it's a nice.
Sorry, you're 100% right. People want to believe in the old school ideology, in the fact that a state can be reborn, yeah? But it's impossible. It's next to impossible. Do you get it? So, wallahi, they need to recognize what's available today and work with that. Do you get it?
Why am I getting slated in the comments low key, man? Afsha Morian. Wallahi, I'm just speaking from the facts. Like, I'm not a trader, I'm not anything, but the facts are this current man in leadership is not good. You people are being lied to. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cap talk. Everything you see is lies. He hasn't done anything tangible properly. He has done some things, but in recent times he's doing most of the destruction himself, but he's blaming on others. But sadly, people don't see that.
For me, but I'm not gonna lie, I found him kind of refreshing.
Nah,
as a panelist, as a channel host, I'm not gonna lie, he brought some points to the table. So big up Khalid, man. Khair Allah to you, but it's just.
No, I'm talking about the Farmajo guy. No, I'm not talking about him. Yeah, he's a nice guy, obviously. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the actual leader himself.
With the guy, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You see this guy himself in it, yeah. Runta one accent, yeah. I keep saying this job. I don't know, man. It's more than one man. I think one man can't handle this job, brother.
It's not that. It's the fact that I personally have been following this for a while. I have never in my life seen, I've never seen anyone like him before who refuses to step down. He believes it's his birthright to stay there. That's the issue.
Because it's that same, no, listen, it's that same mentality, because wallahi billahi, and people need to wake the fuck up. Again and again and again, and it's coming again. Look, this guy's plan was, yeah, trust me, he was going to use the Ethiopian military, yeah, that's within Somalia, yeah. Yisigia Abiy Ahmed, waxan way ku heshiin walaal. Yeah, me do election kan imaka badiyo, yeah. Boom, Somalia, ciddi ka soo horeysa. Let me finish. Ciddi ka soo horjeeda madaxweynaha Farmaajo hadaa la doorto, yeah. Yami militarily powerska way u dhiibayaan Ethiopia, ma fahamtid, yeah. لكن أمريكي إلهي إثيوبيا أيا إسرائيل سبع يا إذا ما ذو استعمال لها يا يجي إسرائيل يبع ما فهمت يا get it? This is God's plan wallahi.
madaxweynaha mar labaad baa la dooranaya insha Allah waa loo codanaya.
I'll tell you for what, man. I would prefer Khaira Dami lahan ninkan. Do you know why?
Listen, dawladdiisu wax badan bay qabatay niyo indhaha Soomaalidu indhaha istirtaa moogtay. dawladdiisu wax badan bay qabatay, arrimo badan bay hagaajisay, waddanka waa la haystay waagu markuu qabtay gacanta ku dhigay. ma maqlasaan dee?
Haa ku maqlaynaa soo.
arrimo badan farmaajo qabtay. dawlad ka fiican ma laha ilaa hadda. dawladda farmaajo dawlad ka fiican ma laha. Soomaalidu waxay jecel yihiin inay mucaarad noqdaan oo wax la dumiyo oo nabadda lagu ciyaaro oo intaas ka inoo dad baa mudaharaad soo abaabulay. beel baa mudaharaadaysa maanta muqdisho ka mudaharaadaysa qof oo caloosho shaqaystayaal ah iyo dhalinyaro la soo marin habaabiyo la yidhi farmaajo ku mudaharaada iyo taasna waa qabiil wax kale maaha daarood baa lagu eriyinayaa iyo mareexaan Soomaaliya.
Huh? So I missed that part. I was looking at something. What did you say, sorry?
I said that maxay ahaday recent imika protesting ka uga socdo muqdisho lag 3 milyan qof baa ku nool muqdisho ya. qof baa la leeyahay mudaharaadeen. wax qabadku farmaajo qabtay xashin gurguurte ma qaban shariifku ma cali mahdi ma qaban cid ma qaban.
List the achievements.
Hold on, bro. When you're saying waxyaabaha soo qabteen one question on your point, yeah? Who has given him the backing to do what he has done for Macho?
Listen, farmaajo horta markuu qabtay xilka markuu qabtay Soomaaliya waxa ka taagneed wax la yiraahdo xasilooni siyaasadeed ayaa ka taagnaa. dawladda Itoobiya xasilooni siyaasadeed ayaa naga dhaxaysay waa la xaliyay. markii la xaliyay waa la kala saxeexday hal la isdaayaa la yiri waa la isdaayay. Okay, maxaa soo haray wixii gudaha arrimihii uu ku ballan qaaday farmaajo inuu qabto 85% waa la qabtay. Soomaaliya stadiumkan hadda shalaytoo kubadda lagu ciyaarayay waxa ka socday kubad baa lagu ciyaarayay koob iyo waxba la dhigay dhalinyartii baa la isugu yeeray tahriibi lahayd waxay ahayd it was a military base bay ahayd oo ciidamada amisom. Okay,
Jamal, I love you, my brother, but you're watching right now. You're watching right now.
You're talking about emotions there.
He's not free to walk around the city of Muqdisho.
Listen to me, AB, in the stadium kaaga ciidamo amisom joogaan waxay ka turjumaysaa astaan u tahay in Soomaaliya amni darro ka jirto. maanta Soomaaliya iyo Muqdisho soo weeg tahay waxa ka jira inay tahay magaalo madax ummadda Soomaaliyeed ay leedahay lagu soo hiran karo magaalo madax stadiumkeedii caruurtii iyo maxay ahayd dhalinyartii ay ku ciyaari karto waa astaan nabadeed ay ka turjumaysaa. khayr wuxuu ku dadaalay inuu ka saaro ciidamadii amisom stadiumka fadhiday dib baa loo dhisay. maxaa la sameeyay madxafka qaranka Soomaaliyeed ay leedahay dib baa loo dhisay waa la sameeyay. Yeetarkii Soomaaliya oo aydiga bisadu ku xaari jireen oo mooriyaantu dhufayso ahaa dib baa loo dhisay waa la sameeyay. intaasoo dhan astaamihii taalooyinkii iyo dawladnimada wixii muujinayay oo dhan baa dib loo soo celiyay. waxa dib loo soo celiyay hawadii Soomaaliya ay lahayd ayaa dib loo soo celiyay hawadeedii airspacekeeda inay maamusho dib baa loo soo celiyay. waxa loo soo celiyay in deyntii Soomaaliya lagu lahaa ee billions iyo trillions ka ahaa in laga dhaafo. abti ninkan wax badan buu qabtay Soomaalidu they put conditions and Somalia fulfilled all the conditions. All the conditions we ka soo baxeen. Somalia miisaaniyadda dhaqaalaha Soomaaliya uu kacay sanadkan kor buu kacay. qurba joog badan inay wadankii maanta tagaan wad aragteen Hargeysa laga tagay meel kasta laga tagay Muqdisho la joogaa. nabad baa maanta la hayaa. mucaaridnimada ninkii kursiga inoo qabta aynu xaganayno oo nin kasto war maanta Soomaali waxay ka sheekaysaa xaar ka sheekaysaa iyo ninka kursiga ku fadhiya in la xag
Yo, shotgun, yeah.
shacabku dad dulliya haduu yahay oo madaxweynaha taageereen madaxweynuhu dulli buu noqonayaa. laakiin shacabku hadduu noqdo dad هذا مدحوينها تاجروا قاعن قبطة معارض إلا هلا وفي عن تهاي لكن معارض كالصومالي ما تروح إنه معارض وحدية على شو شقيستان عبد الشكور كمدي هاي حسن كمدي هاي شريف شيطان وحسن دم بيسويمي مركز معارض نمد تشوشية هلا تاجر مدحوينها مثل ما نقول
AB, I got next, yeah? But this guy,
go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
He spent 4 minutes. Everything he just said right now was all cap. I'll start from the beginning. The stadium they were playing in yesterday, it was not the stadium that military was in. It was the engineering Yeriso Stadium. That stadium was never occupied. That one was always functioning from before his time. That's one part you capped about. That's the first cap done. Because the fact is they can't host games in the other stadium because the security around the stadium is not safe. 1. 2, you talk about debt relief. Debt relief process was started in 2015 by Hassan Sheikh, okay? That's one thing you capped about as well. That debt was always going to get relieved, and just by chance, this man was in the position when it happened. 3, you started naming all these random things. The facts are, he did none of them. You said he returned what? He did 95% of the things that he promised to do. He promised to defeat them within 2 years, Al-Shabaab. He hasn't done that. He promised the whole one-man, one-vote election. He hasn't done that. He promised to turn all these things. He hasn't done none of them. How can you lie like that? And the stadium one was the biggest lie. He didn't play in a stadium where he promised to take back. It was the other one. So, explanation now.
I mean, you see that one.
Konis wasn't a functioning stadium in the comments. It was.
أنا واحد كومنت كبحث الربي.
Abdullah, come through, Abdullah, my bro.
Thanks, Marty, Somali speaker. وغيرت بويا دمانتين وين السلام هيا ما أركتي. أي سؤاليس أنا واحد وجواب الربي أو سيرتها أو جوابته. فرماجو مركو إيمانها يوحر بما أركتي حتى wuxuu dhahay al-shabaab waxa ku bixinaya 2 sano markuu dhahay wuxuu tagay aan wada ogeyn afgooy inuu wada tagay uu dhahay dagaalka halkaana ka wadaya ma aragtay al-shabaab bixinaya oo xataa ma aragtay wasaaradda difaaca uusan tagin oo ma aragtay afgooy uu tagay halkaana ka sii wadaya asagoo dhahayo yaa wuxuu waayay ciidan ma aragtay isku hagaagsanoo ma aragtay dagaal qaado hore u socdo waayay halkaas uu joogay isbuuciyo markuu joogay kadib wax ma aragtay isku dhaxyaacsan oo aan nidaam lahayn markuu arkay kadib uu soo laabtay iyo markay u diideen amisoomta ee dhaheen anaga dagaal ma galeeno haddeertaan resource dagaal ku galna ma heeno diyaarna uma nihin marka yaa u dagaalamaya haddii raggii u dagaalami lahaana aysan tafaraaruq oo ka muuqdo aysan diyaarsaneen maaragtay meelay kala jiraan la aqoon hubkii iyo wixii dhan maaragtay system uusan lahayn lacagtii maaragtay la qaadana marka waxa dhacday inuu soo laabto marka laguma eedeyn karo taas farmaajo gabu qalad uu geystay iyo waa lama dhihi karo mid kalena maaragtay maxaa la dhihi jiray arintan kale oo waxa taabatay debt relief-ka maaragtay debt relief yes wuu bilaabay Xasan Sheikh Maxamuud laakiin waxay u baahan tahay wax walbo maaragtay hoosha wax si fiican u kiciyo oo hoosha si fiican u wado debt relief oo Xasan Sheikh Maxamuud bilaabay 2015 oo bilaabay hadee daacad ka ahayd oo ma aragtay way debt relief waa process waa in ma aragtay imtixaano tests waa inaad tusida IMF tii World Bank waxaan waa sameeyay waa ina dhahdaa muxuu sameeyaa ayadaaba corruption miirana ahayd oo ma aragtay inay heerkaas la gaaro ma rabin ba aseedan ugu jiran waayo hadii heerkaas la gaari lacagu lunsan lahaa ma aragtay ma lunsadeen marka wuxuu in kara ma aysan ahayn waa in la siiyaa credit waa in la siiyaa farmaajo iyo teamkiisa waa in la siiyaa
no really
dadku keeno waa in credit la siiyaa
you have to remember if you want to take all from a country you have to relieve them of their debt. That's why they did it. They relieved them of their debt because they want to extract oil eventually from there. So they said, okay, we'll just quickly write off this debt so we can speed up the process of oil. That's legit the only reason. It's a straight through.
It means that the land, yeah, and the territory no longer belongs to the people. Yeah, it belongs to, like, for example, a central bank. Central bank kana skala hanaya. You get it? Kalada skala hanaya. Yeah. So inaki maahe caruurtan awowe u noqon lahayn. Yeah. Wuxoog ya la xadaya fam waliba. You get it? Not just us, but our grandchildren stuff. La xadaya. Does that make sense? So Somalia need to wake up, wallahi. And one thing I just wanted to add on to wallahi, the major issue here everywhere when you look at it, yeah, is this, yeah. Somalis down south waiting and looking up north, thinking, yeah, when is the north going to reconnect to the south? Yeah, and when we're going to find a leader that's going to like heshiis inoo keena soo maaha, yeah. Heshiiskaas wuxuu iman karayaa marka la aqoonsado ummadii waqooyigu waxay sameeyeen, ma fahamtay? Yeah, because look, if you're claiming as a leader to want to put this nation, yeah, directly under you and you want to rule it, yeah, that means why not dagaalamna? Do you get it? Anigo midana dagaalamaya anagu waan dhimanayna, Somaliland waanu dhimanayna. Do you get it? So Somalidu ma doonaysa inay Somalidu dhiigooga daadiyaan soo maaha, so they need to recognize and respect each other, because if you recognize Somaliland, automatically Puntland waxay oranaysaa recognition and doonaya, and so forth, so forth. So we need to look forward to the future and recognize what we have at the moment, wallahi. But we need to stop holding back ourselves and looking at the old mentality of one nation, because it no longer exists, unfortunately.
One quick part, yeah, I have to dip real quick. Yeah. But the fact that the whole airspace thing was also started by Hassan Sheikh in 20, I'm not too sure, 16, I think. Because the fact that the people that work in the airspace office have to be trained up for a couple of years. And the training started under Hassan Sheikh. And it just became by chance that when they finished everything, it was his time. You know what I mean? It was during this government. So don't look at it as his achievement. He really didn't do much. He didn't do anything towards that. He's done other good things, but not anything towards what you've listed. So I'm gonna end it at that. So I'll catch you guys, yeah? Inshallah.
Yeah.
We'll
Come up, should come by, man. Hit the notification button. I'm gonna make a topic probably by Wednesday or Saturday. Usually.
Wednesday. Easy. Before New
Wednesday, my bro. What time's better for you in Australia?
Bro,
At the
look, it's
time
like
we did
4 a.m.
today.
That's why I gotta get off, bro.
That's 4 a.m. over there. Alright, then, my bro.
Time
Say
it
nothing, man.
was decent.
That time,
Alright,
from
easy.
Australian people,
Catch
I'm
you,
gonna
bro.
start around about 4-5:30 on Wednesdays. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you.
Easy.
Yeah. Let me see. I think AB is coming back as well. Abdullah, Nugusardo, tell me, you got anything to say?
Okay, wallahi niyo maaragtay adiga badanaa ma hadishida u maleynaa.
I don't want to have like, but do you know is macna ku hadlayna that every time I go hadlo it's people ma dhageystaan.
Ha waxa way dad maaragtay they have something to say waxa way marka waa inay hadlaan ma waxa maaragtay in la celiyo ma kee waxa ka leedahay maaragtay ciyaaraha ka socdo Muqdisho.
Wala in badan waan daa horta maalintii dhawey galmudug iyo Puntland baan daawada code
haye
waxa loo baahnaa VAR wax la yiraahdo. I think ciyaartii 2-2 bahayd. I think wala 2-2 ba ciyaartahay. Ciyaarta Brache wala goolkii way gashay. Wala goolkii way gashay nada.
Waa inay progress sameeyaan oo kaamirooyin fiican iyo VAR waa inay
when a VAR ba ka maqan boqol wallahi that was a goal caadi enemy laga diiday ina galmudug lagu ciyaaraya la baqday ana taasay la tahay
wallahi halka shay oo maaragtay ciyaarta inta daawanayay aan ka arko waxay tahay waa in lagu soo daraa VAR waa in horumar la sameeyaa oo maantay intaan maaragtay buuqa keentay in inta looga haro ma ahan oo birina saas camal buuq u imaado next maaragtay markii uu dhici doono maaragtay ciyaaraha soo socdo waa in horumar la sameeyaa oo lagu soo daraa waxyaabahaas VAR waa in lagu soo daraa garoonka waa inay si fiican u habeeyaan waa in wax laga bartaa oo hore loo socdaa wax lagu soo daraa
dadka markii koowaad baa ciyaarihii gobolaha every year bay dhacdo
وهذا 6 سنوات اسكو حتى اسعتها لليه 6 سنوات اسكو حتى
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله that's what it is والله
no because حلقه فرماجه حشق محمود على اسمه ما مقابلات صومال so after حشق محمود ما مقابلات جدر لسه so yeah ان شاء الله final we are in the final for the Galmudug versus Banaadir ان شاء الله
Tell me who are you going to support? Galmudug.
Banaadir no adigan tahay wana Banaadir no ku dhalatay wana ku soo qabtay
Banaadir horta waa meesha ku dhashtay hadda deganahay marka alxamdulilah banaadir horta waa taageersanahay laakiin banaadir ummadda soomaaliyeed oo udhexeysaa aniga reer galmudug baan ahay marka viva galmudug
aniga waxaan taageeri doonaa banaadir maaragtay saa u muujiyo in maaragtay caasimadda muqdisho la wada leeyahay oo maaragtay qof walba soomaali uu leeyahay marka banaadiraan maaragtay taageeri doonaa hadduu alla idmo
anu gobolkay waa aka gobolka la yidhaha maroodi jeex aka hargeysa maba ku jirno so maxaan inaad taageerna what do you think inshallah do you think they'll be mid kasii weyna garanaysa ummadda oo dhan isku daro
wow that would be
taas ma naga fog tahay
horta ayara heshiina horta Somalia farmaajo wax yar uu qasay horta heshiina
now what do you think a tournament waqooyi koonfur Ethiopia lagu qabto oo Djibouti
why maxana we have stadiums maxana why Ethiopia Djibouti again
ya meel dhexdhexaad oo garanaysa fiican aan cidna lahayn bulshada oo dhan isku timaado you know what I mean
okay أنا كتا قبلات بالنا إذا like قبلات عادي واي so how many goals do you guys have?
Well, I think it's 9. Sagalban here or something. 9 goals of. I think about 6 maybe. But other, Marodi Chak, that's how it gets. So Odell, Salah, Togder, Zayla, what's it called? Solius Anag. I don't know. Went on there.
Somaliland ma aqbali doontaa laakiin u maleyna waa problemka inta uu weyn dhinaceedu ka iman doona diidida
That's it. Do you know? Imagine this year, Abdullah, a big tournament. Yeah, we'll go vs Comfort. One game, Kalia. The best imaka go bala kayara. The best of all, we'll go yiga. As we can know.
No, okay, that makes sense. That would be
nice. That would be more beautiful, man. Well, I think that would be more beautiful. You know where I'm coming from? Yeah, well, in Djibouti, Ethiopia, look up to.
In Djibouti, I could do mahara. You got to solve him.
Huh? Mahai.
Djibouti, my team has time. I could go with my time.
Damn, man, I'm going to Djibouti up to well, give us 6 hours. Back home, Marikaraza. The what the cordon. Hammer ده ولا عارف مقديشو يا بنادر كليا مق جيبوتي وردن كوين وضن كوردن.
Yeah, no. I think goal commit now, but Benatia I think it's not that big against Djibouti or Winter. Like I think maybe goal commit. Yeah.
No, I'm saying Djibouti or what يرتو والله. I think Benatia or Damba ده خرصة.
Now the population-wise we are way more, of course, but how many people do live in Somaliland? No, how much they estimate?
I don't know, 5 million, 6 million. Intellectually.
صح.
I think قبلها هذا التري. I think 5 million كيف يجيسوا. حاجة كفر كانوا 14 صنعها. أفريقيا.
I think something like that.
لو حالة تاجين توان مليون أو خلنا واحد تاجين في إثيوبيا. تعاني في تعرفين تصاب بينا.
Yeah. ده.
عارفين شركة تصاب بينا.
No,
I don't know. عارفين خيرنا هاي. ما 2 مليون أو قف كونوا 2 مليون أو صومالي في إثيوبيا قلبت دقن. أنا تعمل إلى تعي.
Yeah, maybe. Never been there, so مخياس.
ولا I don't even know. We said another. والله عندي ساكورسا. We're gonna me and علمي another 20 minutes. والله yeah, that's Sakura-san. Hammer is for everyone. Lots of ways went there recently as well. inantani wallahi I don't know inantani wallahi inaadeer maad iska saa qashid maalin maad iska saa fuushid codkaada nudhiidhiiba waxaa this is Amaal Cabdi waa anagii waa ayagii haddana na fahmi doontaa inaabtay ma saa gashid wato walaalay qafri maxay ciyaarta dheesha ka dhaaf
يا تديش كده فا
ciyaarta dheesha ka dhaaf man yartay gabadhay horta walaa sheekada walaa cilmi iga waran ninkan inantana ganacsa xabadii lagu ridi gaadhay anigu ma do you think film beenay ahayd oo
oh
sheekada dad what do you think
I cannot be for sure but
Mm.
gabarta waa la xiray Soomaal marka xoogaa laga soo bixi xabsi so I don't
Danu
feel
sheekadaasaan ka yaabay xooggaasaan ka soo yaabay anigu I was like haye
xoog
wixii barey may jirin wax la baryo may jirin
who said that
wax la subariyay toos baa loo soo galay saliga waa bari baa saliga waa bari
wallahi I cannot be for sure but gabdhaha wuu kasoo baxsada
wallahi uncle serious
I don't know if it is uncle but they are the same tribe in the sense of but mashallah the girls sound intelligent mashallah
في عم بيوها لشهرتها انت
the way they communicate so mashallah horta geesinimo horta maxay tiri mikrofoonka wejiga u geli bay tiri
والله شو ذا باوس والله تير والله اللي باحد ما أنا قلت والله لندن سنة كده 2009 سنة كني بقالي ديورنا من protest ميدا بين نقطتين يا والله تيرت والله اللي باحد بهيت والله اللي باحد بهيت صان كيني كقشريو يا الله هذا اللي سما أنا هذا اللي صار حبدي إنه كفيق يا خد حبدي إنه سيرتي سما حبدي نعركو كردي حبدي معنا عركو كردي عاوز يا بنين dangerous opti mana waxa la taagan waalan yahay mana waa sidan anu hota anigana qosolka waxa iga dhameeyay ninkan leela Tahir Ali Suuq ninkii Tahir the boy Tahir
funny guy
waxa Soomaalida he's the biggest propaganda ninkaas propaganda khatar wada
well you can say that in a sense
You can say that, yeah, come on, man. Ninkii suru caayay farmaajo maantan ka yaabay maantan wuxuu yaa ninka waa nin yaa maradu afar wasiir oo hooyo meesha dhigay ninkii oo dhan halkii oo dhan buu isbedelay
wasiirada oo amaan ma ahna farmaajo laakiin ma amaanin wasiiro oo amaanay farmaajo ma amaanin laakiin wasiiraha I don't know what specific wax fiican ay sameeyaan I can say gabarta muxuu ku tilmaamay xaflad ay qabato haween isku keentay I don't know man. It sounds good yeah but
what's he doing waxaas wax ma tarba ani oo understand waxaas wax dadka wuxuu tariyaba xaflad la dhigayo ma fahamtay la su'aalasan dad weynayaashu waay xaflad la dhigayo qof luut waxaan loo sacab luut fumiyo dadkaas ala ku dhaashitaa waxaas dadku wax ma ugu tartaa This is why the politician or don't make us out there.
Yeah, but you know, there are some ministers positions that are just created to satisfy the Qabils. You understand?
Yeah,
so every Qabil has a minister in a sense.
أغلى 10 more minutes my people 10 more minutes by no hard day وقت 10 more minutes قاعد عيدي صافو صافو شو عيدي وحنقول صار ضرب موسى وحنقول صار ضرب مطو قلت 3 hours and a half ما كدقنا الشيء كده عاوة
Hi guys, pull up. Let's go on.
Pull up. Yeah. Just another couple of hours. That's about it. Anyway, that's when it. Why am? والله أنا أنت والله مريء. والله أنت هنا I think شعيل بكون داعي مسكينته. حاجة يبقى أنا I don't know والله. I don't know. I think like my contact, but you know, our sister, she's probably out there hitting the like button. You know, I'm WM's our sister. You know. Yeah, like, but I don't know. Well, I haven't seen her. Da WM or Ruta. إمك هيجو حناقد وطا. هذا بير ما تعلم ما قاعد ياخذ دوت إيه هاد. No, but I think she's good. I think.
حمر واسكا محل واسكا قلبي قوي they're not
بس كيف شنو
I'm not
الرحمر دو ان انت وافق وضارود ان انت
no
رحمر
yeah but I mean in the sense حمرة كما no
حمر كما انه اوكي مقابل حمر مسيرة بعد كورد ما تقبوبا مساسي ودقيني
no I think what every person is born in حمر thing Somali the most Somali are born in حمر
لا رطا it doesn't make sense ميدو با كل مقدشو يعني no one saying I'm from المدوكيو البوري حاجة ما نقول له عدي يودا مقدشو يقولك بشيء
yeah I think before 91 most people were born in حمر
yeah
because it was the center of Somalia زمان
شون شموية what's the other place شون شمو
شو شموها
the area شون شمو
it's a food right
شون شمو is a food no what's the area what's the area not شون شمو شالمبود شالمبود the area لابد أصلا تكون خاطر أنت لي شالمبود شون شمو ولا
yeah Shalambut is a small area small town
yeah someone said can we make the Somali League bigger yeah I read that but I know عيارة قبلها كهلا man I think عيارة قبل is serious
yeah it's wow mashallah I was there yesterday Galway was Puntland
where was it in the stadium from Mogadishu
no it's not the same Mogadishu it's the other stadium Konis former Konis now known as Engineer Yurisa
ماشي صح إني كيسة أتما إني كيسة دولة ساقلي
والله I don't know but he is والله مرة أركاها working I don't know
you speaking I think the other day ما حنكاركي I think something ruchugi ماشي or Ogominta
yeah but I don't know if he's working with them but he has been in the spotlight for some time yeah but the league but the games are very nice what's that yesterday
the games are nice I'm not gonna lie to you but the Gabarda Yero Regul Mudig Marite I wanna find it man she went crazy I'm not gonna lie to you let me get into my she went mad Natalie went in
yeah because Mahala Galmudug and Puntland were they are neighbors and Muhammad it's like a derby so man El Clasico Somali ده Somali El Clasico
El Clasico
yeah the two محلها
I knew who's got that Gabarda Santorinta hello header the way she did it I'm not gonna lie to you مسكينة back kasi بيكسبسي تمال كورتي والله she smashed it والله سعدت يا فرد وغسل من هذا والله هذيك استريح هذيك ولا هذيك وين بيخقص شيء I was like yeah I'm competing I was like is that how the girls in Galmudug get down رالي هو إنما I'm not gonna lie to you والله this is furthermore عيارسيني I don't care what no one says Nocturne she did something dangerous this is what I said yo it was funny it was serious I was like yo where are the people at
and some guy from Puntland said the reason they lost was because the players were محكومش خصناين
Gabarda iska hadli
no so iska kaftama he was like gabarta ku mashquulsanaa they were concentrating on the girl instead of the game
nimankaasi film bay ku jireen nimankaasi wait I think I got it here I'm gonna pick it up for us so guys just give me a minute where is it? It's not here. Let me do it this 666. Where is it? Everyone, just bear with me for a second.
Hey, Kyle, when is the elections in Somaliland?
I think they're coming up soon. I think we got what's it called?
Okay, but listen, how are the MPs? How are the MPs divided in your country, in Somaliland?
Wallahi, the way they divided,
Yeah.
it's I think what's the حزبي ولا you know
But I
coming
know,
from.
but I know, but there was a dispute someone a few months ago about some people were saying that we want more seats. Someone that's got all the different mass.
For me, yeah, I think that's another thing. Another what's it? غيبسي, you know the mods.
Yeah, I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. That they said we're gonna take the system of key, and then we're gonna increase every tribe's its seats by 2.5. Someone. Am I correct?
I think so.
Yeah. So if you have 10 seats, it's gonna increase by 2.5. It's gonna be 25. Someone.
Yeah. That for me, I think them guys will like Ruta so will it's I think it's just with Dawlad Qaibsi, you get where I'm coming from. They want more seats in the Dawlad, the Parliament car. Do you get where I'm coming from?
I understand, but you guys then also have some type of the MPs are divided into tribes.
Nah, but with us, it's more it's more of a Hispi thing. It doesn't matter who you are, as long as Hispi هذا خصها بحديد, and whoever the cabinet will دورته. تفكر دورني يا. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I know it's Hispi, but still, every tribe has a certain amount of seats. Someone.
Boy, I don't know. Well, I need to look into that one. Like I said, Allah يعلم مو دوني توحشك شو قانا قرنين. But
what's AB?
Iman, I think AB ويرده لإمانته. AB is in the chat somewhere. Yeah, AB should know. I think that's a question for AB to know. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that's because I heard that because there was disputes a few months ago. But every tribe its seats was increased by 2.5 times.
That for me?
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's I don't know. Wallahi, it's for me. Oh, what's a walk? I found it. On the other hand, this is it, my people. Once again. This is why I might have to go take a trip to Galmudug, my people. I'd never do this. You know are bad.
abaalmarinay gabadha reer waa beri leeda 500 oo reer waa beri leeda abaalmarinay gabadha reer waa beri leeda maxaa iga gadhiisha maxaa iga galay aniga maxaa iga gadhiisha bal gabadha arka tan lacag baan siinayaa tan ii soo hela tan hambalyo lacag $500 abaalmarinay gabadha reer waa beri leeda
Jeez. She smashed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. People, them, she went in. She went in. Yes, it's divided into. See, SD said it's divided into 82 seats and 7 regions. Yeah. Oh, Lord, no, that's not against him. Yeah. So yes, divided on that. Guys, I'm gonna turn it off. It's been nice. It's been a pleasure. It's been